Tobin and Leroy back with you here on a Tuesday.
Good
Welcome
job.
on in. You got in. Look at that.
Yeah.
Got the headphones on, slick.
Yep.
It's good to see you. I didn't think you were coming in today.
No, I mean,
you would be resting up.
No,
Resting in the hub.
I have to make sure I see you when you go before you go on vacations and stuff.
That's nice of you.
Yeah.
This was incredible. Did you see this yesterday?
What are they chasing?
I know
the
we have
cat?
a big baseball story because the Marlins finally snapped their skid, but in Detroit,
What is that? A cat?
that's a squirrel.
Oh.
And look how many people it looked. It like they.
Oh,
The guy tries to flip it.
He scoops it with his
He
glove and
scoops
throws
it with his glove. He tries to throw it, I guess, to the fans. I don't know where he was aiming that squirrel.
Oh, that's a lawsuit waiting to happen.
And
As soon as he throw it up there to the squirrel and something happens to somebody.
look at there's one guy who's like, I ain't chasing that squirrel. And then this guy tries to like bat it back to Towel Guy, and they're like, no, he gets out. And Towel Guy.
First of all, it's a black squirrel.
Yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing. I've seen an albino squirrel up in Palm Beach, but they finally are able to soak him in. And it was great because the umpire gets on the microphone and he goes, everybody, let's give a round of applause to the Tigers grounds crew for handling that situation. And everybody just goes, boo! Because it's Tigers Orioles. They're having more fun watching the squirrel. Baseball is the only time when, like, first of all, why do they really need to take out the squirrel? They can't just leave him alone?
Well, he can't run around in the outfield.
Why not?
Clearly, you've never.
What's the big deal? Just leave him be. He's eating his peanuts. Leave him alone.
Dude,
If he hits it, it's a ground rule double. Everybody knows the rules.
if it hits the squirrel.
Yeah. If his head's not on a swivel, ground rule double. Oh, all right. That's 2 bags. Everybody knows the rules. And yet we have 60 people out there trying to to get one little rodent.
Let me explain to you. I could already see what was up. All the black kids out there were running to show effort, but they wasn't getting nowhere near that damn squirrel. And then we had some very cautious intangibles too.
Yeah.
Like everybody didn't want to touch the squirrel.
I understand not wanting to touch the squirrel. It's not, I don't think
Oh,
it's.
now if it was down here,
Hmm?
somebody would have went and picked that thing up, bagged them and tagged them, and they would have been eating them later on.
For sure. For sure. You're not wrong about that.
Yeah.
You're not wrong about that. But it's great to see like the trials and tribulations of a grounds crew of what they have to do to bring that thing in.
Yeah.
It was very impressive. Very impressive. So good to see. We'll get to our headlines here to start off our show that are brought to you by Doral Kia. In Miami, the Domino's game, you'll always find your abuelito, and whenever you want a low price, you save with your Pricito. Save now with your Pricito at Doral Kia, as it's finally over, Leroy. The Marlins finally snapped their 12-game losing streak to beat the Philadelphia Phillies. Griffin Conine with the game-winning RBI. Heriberto Hernandez tied things up in a ninth where the Marlins had ducks on the pond.
It's
and
very
they finally
fitting.
got it done.
It's very fitting the way they've been losing games, and they beat one of the best pitchers and the best closers, right? Like what do you make of that? Like it actually was what was happening all of June. Timely hits, getting themselves out of jams. So yeah.
Crazy night, finally getting out of it.
I think somebody mentioned, what if they take 2 out of 3 from Philly?
Are you really like pulling an eye? You also said what happens if they win over the weekend against San Diego and they lost all 3 games. So I don't think you get to take the victory lap.
Sure.
No, I don't. Because you were wrong.
Well, you could turn it around at any time. I take full credit.
You're an idiot.
I'm an idiot.
You are plainly an idiot.
Don't have me start going through the woe is me text.
What do you mean?
Oh my goodness.
It's good when mommy and daddy's back. Look at that.
It's
You
just
guys
it's
are
a
fighting.
ridiculous thing. Oh, I was right. What if they take 2 of? First of all, they got to take 2 of 3. And second of all, you said that over the weekend with the Padres too, and they got swept.
They've had better weekends.
Yeah. They've had better every times because it was a record.
Yeah.
Literally, there's never been a worse stretch of Marlins
I'm
baseball
trying to
ever.
think. You know what Bill Belichick used to say?
Hmm?
Guys, 1 loss is like losing 10 games in baseball. 2 games You're on a 32-game losing streak.
I don't think his math is quite right there.
Yeah.
But it's
What's
one loss
10 times 16?
One loss isn't a 10-game losing streak. 3-game losing streak feels
no.
more like dog years.
10 for every one.
No.
Okay.
Like I know what the math adds up to, but you can't say losing one game is like losing 10 games. Two games I'll hear you out.
It's the same.
But it's not. It's not.
Mathematically, it's equivalent.
Nobody has ever lost one game other than a playoff game and felt that that's like losing 10 games.
No, I know.
Have you ever felt that way?
No.
When has it felt like a 10-game losing streak?
When I was 3-13.
And
it was a 10-game losing.
Hey,
Vlad, no lie. I lost more games my rookie year than I lost in college and high school put together.
That's crazy.
Now, imagine saying you go into the league coming from a team that just went, I think, back-to-back AFC championship games, right? Thinking you struck gold. I'm not going to a team that sucks, right? And then going 3-13.
Oof.
Yeah.
So how many times on the bench were you thinking, this can't be life?
Like, on the bench? I was on the field saying that. What are you talking about? I ain't never lost like that in my life. And I'm like, holy smokes. But then I knew. I kind of had a feeling because our average age was 34.
Jeez.
With me being 21.
That's old.
Right. And I knew we were in some kind of trouble when they had an open bar at minicamp. And we had a couple of players smoking cigarettes at halftime.
They weren't locked in.
Locked in. They was locked in. They was locked in.
Oh, boy.
I'm like, yeah. So going from that to Bill Belichick, we had like 7 guys retire. Because they were like, guess he can't smoke his cigarettes.
Here was the call last night. This was Jack McMullen, the Marlins, finally breaking through. Here it was on WQAM.
1-2. Conan with the line shot into right for a base hit. Bird comes in to score, and this skid is snapped. Bart with a 2-run single to tie it, and Griffin Conine with a looper right over the jumping glove of the second baseman Bryson Stott. The franchise record 12-game losing streak is no more. 8-7, the Marlins walk it off. 5 against Wheeler, 3 against Duran, and they get the win in walk-off fashion.
I'll tell you one thing. Griffin Conine, he couldn't wait to strip the show off the pipes. He was excited about that. Remind me of Derek Dietrich back in the day, you know? Hello, Tony B.
Hello.
Wow.
Leroy, it's so good to see you.
Yeah.
-1 for tardiness.
That's what I was telling you.
Unbelievable. The Dolphins, they report to training camp today. Football's back, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little excited. Now, they're not going to put one single pad on for a minute.
No, that lasts a couple days. What is it? They got to do like until Sunday. When do we get the pads on? It's a while, right?
Wait,
It takes
don't
a
you
while.
get at least Saturday or Sunday? Don't you get the?
You have to have a certain amount of practices.
I think fans are allowed on
Yeah.
Sunday, but I don't know when the pads get to go on.
I don't think you'll probably see some like maybe 7-on-7 between for the fans to see. But
I would do this. If you're not allowed to be in pads as much as you are, start camp a week earlier. Because again, the football that is happening the first couple of weeks of the season is garbage. They're not ready. They're using it as preseason games. So it may not be the best football, but at least everybody will know what the hell to do.
According to AI, days 1 and 2, helmets only. Days 3 and 4, shells. Day 5, they can go full pads.
Shells is just shoulder pads.
Mhm.
Right. But
Sunday.
yeah.
So that's Wednesday,
So do they
Thursday, Friday.
can they do
Saturday.
2
Yeah,
a days or
Sunday.
they can only do 1 a day?
I don't know if there's any days off though. What?
Can they only do 1 day even without pay? Really?
2 a days.
Oh my god.
Wait a minute,
2 a days.
Leroy.
Huh.
You want the NFL to go to jail?
Oh really? For doing 2 a days?
2 a days. You're
Yeah.
adorable.
What was camp then?
Aesop.
That's not camp.
Aesop, what a fable you're telling me, man.
No, that's not camp.
2 a days.
Wait.
Fam, we
Wait,
haven't
no.
done 2 days in over like 25 years.
Wait, you know what's crazy? Think about this.
Man.
Like,
Poor Boo Boo.
here's the crazy thing. It's like part of camp
Mhm.
was getting through those 2 a days. When Belichick took over, 7 straight days of 2 a days, full pads. And you don't get to warm up, right? You do your conditioning test on Sunday after you did all your
When do you think the last 2 a days was?
I don't know.
1990s, bro. It gotta be, right?
The NFL eliminated 2 a day practices in 2011.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so that's
2011. So it's been 15 years.
Not bad.
Graduated high school that year.
So the thing is that and listen, I hated camp. Let me start off by saying that. I hated camp. It was all damn day, right?
Mhm.
It was literally you're up at 7, practice, nap, practice, dinner, meetings, night, right? But that soreness that you got week 1 and worked yourself through the next couple of weeks is what got you ready for the season. If you never experienced that soreness of putting your body through strenuous situations, and the first time you experience it is week 1, we always see, oh, hammy, oh, this. How many muscle, injuries we have during camp now?
A ton.
Especially when you practice against other teams and then you all of a sudden try to crank it up.
Yeah, a ton. You get a ton of that
So
stuff.
I get it. I'm telling you, I hated camp, but it was a necessary means to get ready for the season.
Yeah. Well, I told you last week. I said they're going to eventually eliminate all of it.
Right, I know.
It's going to be gone.
But it's just going to show up with a suitcase on
We're-
game day.
yeah.
Damn, that's
We're-
messed up, Leroy.
We're showing.
But
Practice 2 a days. And
Mhm.
you weren't even getting paid the way these guys are getting
no,
paid right now.
no, you don't get paid during camp.
Oh, man. So you went to 2
So
days, you didn't even
you
get
got
paid?
you know what you got paid?
Like a
Everybody got the same amount. Whether you was all 80 guys got like $500 to $1,000 a week. So you got to like if your contract's right, you got a reporting bonus. So as soon as you showed up, you got a nice little fat check.
Mhm.
But that weekly check, like I was thinking, I signed my contract my rookie year and came in.
Mhm.
We had I'm telling you, I think we had 6 preseason games because we played in the Hall of Fame game. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna start getting paid. They go, no, you don't officially make the team until you play week 1.
Dade South's giving you some sass. He says the NFL is as popular as it's ever been. I think they're okay.
Like again, I understand all that.
But
I'm
the
not,
play stinks sometimes. It takes
Right.
a while. Like that's
right. Like
that was my whole
you're
point.
happy. You're happy to see football. We're all happy to
Can't
see
wait.
football.
Can't wait.
Right? You can't wait. But there are more injuries weeks 1 through 3, soft tissue injuries, because these guys are cranking up their body to a place it hasn't been since last season.
Mhm.
You can't tell me that's not something that needs to be done, worked on. However you got to do it, whether it's coaching staff. Now, it might be a little different with a new coach because he's going to come in there and
I would hope so.
right.
I would hope so.
But once you get into your comfort zone, oh, man, when I got to my comfort zone of camp, please go ahead and get that, Rook. I check it out. And I got it, Coach.
Give you a weather update that's brought to you by Tornado Roofing and Contracting. Beat the storm. Schedule your free roof and window estimate today. Call 954-968-8155. It is currently right now in South Florida on this reporting day. 86 degrees and cloudy. Some rain later on. You guys know the deal at this point. We'll take a break here on the program. Back after this. All right, welcome back, you rascals. Tobin and Leroy here with you. Who was first one in the building today? That's what I want to know. Do we have an official Dolphins first one in the building? Have they reported it?
Does that matter?
Yeah. It better be Malik Willis. It better be.
What if it's the long snapper?
Who is the long snapper these days? Is it Tabor Pepper? Who the hell is the long snapper for the Dolphins?
I don't know. You're
First
just
of all,
asking for you want
Tabor
somebody.
Pepper, he could be a long snapper.
Remember there was that year. I will say, I'll crap on Chris Greer all day and night, but I will say, pretty impressive they were able to go a season and get 6 long snappers. Now, I'm sure he wasn't in charge of that. I'm sure they had a guy. But, like, the Dolphins being able to go an entire year and change the long snapper every 3 weeks, I thought that was pretty impressive.
Meanwhile, the kicker's kicking it in Broward.
The Dolphins have 2 on their roster. Tabor Pepper.
The fact that you know who the long snapper is means
He's
you
back.
need to
No, he's been back.
reorganize.
He was a Dolphin before.
Okay.
And then the
you
other
need,
one.
you need to get your
I'm
priorities
pretty
right.
sure he just checked. He did it. He just questioned Vlad.
No, but he said Tabor Pepper.
No, I said Tabor Pepper
beforehand.
before I looked it up. And AI says the other one on the roster, Tucker Addington.
So they got long snapper names.
They do. Those are long snapper names.
You can't. That is a name.
They definitely play golf.
Wait, that is a name that you can't put in no other position.
No, maybe
So
kicker.
you know what's crazy? My long snapper in Minnesota,
Mhm.
he played for like 18 years, right? I played with him in Cleveland when he actually played lineman.
Let's see. Special teams. No, I think Addington's the only one on the roster now. I think they got rid of Pepper.
No.
At least on ESPN's roster, that's what they have.
I mean, do you really need to keep 2?
I don't think so. right?
Our third
Competition everywhere.
when I was in, so Belichick did things differently, right? Just because you started didn't mean you didn't play special teams. Everybody kind of played special teams. Our third string tight end was the long snapper, but they used him in a lot of packages. He was also probably the best golfer on the team. Yeah, he was really good.
Well, doesn't look like that. We have a kicking battle though this year. That's we got Patterson and we got Zane Gonzalez.
No, that's not why.
Why?
Want me to tell you why? You always carry two or three kickers in the preseason because they can't kick that much.
Really?
Yeah.
They just get worn out?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So every year we had 2 or 3 kickers. You like some days, all they do is practice dropping the ball, or a punter dropping the ball, or putting the ball on the tee, or kicking it in the net. They don't kick field goals. So they do a whole bunch of drills and stuff like that. One day I saw what were they doing? Kicking the ball from the sideline at the 20 and trying to make it like a corner kick almost. Like, because it makes the goal smaller. Yeah, they do all kind of stuff. Kickers don't do nothing. They don't do conditioning tests, nothing.
Well, 2 kickers and 1 long snapper, and so we'll see what's what when it comes.
Yeah,
to
you usually always have
special
two kickers, unless of course your punter can kick. Sometimes guys, their punter is also the kicker.
Who did that at the Canes? Remember Matt Bosher?
We had when I was at
He could do
Michigan,
both.
our field goal kicker could also be the backup punter.
Yeah,
same shoe.
That's good. Well, either way, this is I don't know if the long snapper is the first one in the building, Vlad. No reports yet. It just said from 30 minutes ago, it's training camp report day. #fins up. It sounds like a Larry Zonka tweet.
Really?
What? They did sign an edge rusher yesterday, Clelin Ferrell, former number 4 overall pick.
Yeah.
But again, he's a number 4 overall pick on his 4th team for a reason. So
Yep. That's it.
I
always wonder, like, so when a guy gets drafted that high, he has a lot of the measurables. You don't get drafted that high if you don't have the measurables. So it means he has explosiveness, he has speed, he has size. Is it a situation where and you say 4 teams, so I'm kind of going to lean towards this answer being no.
Mhm.
Is it a situation where he just isn't in the right system? Because a lot of your guys that get drafted that way, you ask them to do a lot of things. So you're not just going in there and being a third down guy. No, you're going to have to drop in the coverage. You're going to have to do different things. And some guys are just one-trick ponies. So I'm wondering if that's the situation.
Yeah, he was on that. He was teaming with Christian Wilkins. He was on that sick Clemson defense.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
He went before, or he got drafted a year later?
No, same draft.
Same draft?
Same
So
draft,
he
I believe.
Yeah.
I think they were the same draft. Fourth overall pick went to the Raiders.
Didn't they have like 3 of their D linemen go in the first round?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe so.
So, what? By the way,
Dexter Lawrence. Yeah, he was the worst one because Dexter Lawrence
and
Christian Wilkins went.
where is he?
I don't know. That's a great question.
Who are you asking for?
Christian
Christian
Wilkins.
Come on, bro. You know what's wrong. Come on. What are we doing here?
What do you mean? What are we doing here?
You know what happened last year.
No, I
We've
know.
only heard rumblings and rumors, Vlad. We haven't heard. We've heard anything from tickle feet to kissing teammates on the head to he was dancing and messing up his rehab. But we literally haven't heard anything since he left the
He
Raiders.
hasn't talked. and
We haven't heard anything.
He hasn't said a word. So if there's no legal or, the players union trying to get this money, because there was a.
We don't know
I
that,
think the
though.
players union is trying to get
So-
us.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So,
So that would be the only thing then.
he's just kind of hush
the
hush
last
until
the
that.
last thing I heard, I think Schefter reported like he was fully healthy and that like 20 teams were interested, and then
So
we just
then-
never heard anything about
That's
it.
what I'm saying. So if 20 teams were interested in you, and clearly if you're
He's waiting till that money get right.
it's either you're waiting till the money get right, or maybe word got around and people are gonna be like, don't want to take this risk.
Risk. But like the only risk, like I don't understand. Shouldn't the only risk be can you play or can't you play? Just
Yeah, it's pretty crazy though, because the thing that I don't find, like, imagine having a guy on your team, Vlad, like down here, Christian Wilkins was like the model citizen. Like like he was a dirty player. We knew that. Like he would grab nuts, and certainly, I mean, Josh Allen hated his ass.
But okay, so right, you're saying so.
But he was that in Clemson too. Like he was a
Right.
guy, he'd do the oil check. Like he was always a guy who would do the extracurriculars.
and after,
But he was a great football player.
right, and after a while, those antics.
not if you're a great football player.
Well,
I'm gonna tell you right
Okay,
now.
let me
I
ask you
know
this.
a whole bunch of
was he a
guys.
great football player that first year when he got that contract? No, he wasn't.
And
then
they
he
got hurt. Is that when he got hurt?
Then
Yeah,
he
he
got
was-
hurt.
Right.
He
And
was
then-
only hurt. He was hurt the first year, and
Right,
then,
he got
and then
hurt
a
the
new
first
regime,
year.
and then a new regime took over.
And
Right.
then something happened in the Raiders locker room.
Right. I would, and one of the reasons why you have to be careful with stuff like this is for this reason. Because players need to understand. Soon as you sign that contract, the team is thinking when we can get from underneath it.
Especially if you didn't deal it out.
Right. You see what I'm saying? So there's a lot of that comes into play also. But to not hear anything with $100 million contract,
It's very odd.
it's
Because
odd.
what is he? 30?
Not even
He's 30.
Speaking of
30.
Speaking of menaces, Vita Vea has requested a trade
Yeah, but
from
he's not
the
coming here.
from the Buccaneers.
Yeah,
No,
because
he's-
they're doing the here's what happens in football. All of your contemporaries, when they got to this point, got a new deal. So you're demanding a new deal, and they're saying no. They want to wait it out, right? And so you have to you kind of have to go this route because they want you to be a lame duck player, and you're like one of two in the league. Like there's only one or two guys doing what he does and has the production that he has, and all the other guys have gotten their money. So the money is there. You know how much it costs. He thinks he should get something similar to that, and they're like, we're not negotiating. So that's the next step. Well, okay, you're not going to negotiate with me. You're not going to redo my contract. I'm not being unreasonable. Trade me then to somebody who will. Now, that position, right? It's an impact position, But should that guy be your highest paid guy, unless you're Aaron Donald?
Well, it depends who else are they paying, you know? Like, I don't know what they have the big contract standoff right now with Baker Mayfield.
Right.
That's another thing that they're dealing with.
Right.
They may let him walk, you know, like I don't know what the Bucs are necessarily doing, you know.
Right. Who are they paying?
They let Mike Evans
go.
walk.
Right.
Levante David just retired.
They're old.
Well, he's not that old. Vita Vea is
Vita Vea is
not
not
Vita, but the other two guys that
Mike Evans was old.
Yeah.
Okay, Levante David, old. Like
I just feel like if you were to bring in Ruben Bain, like, wouldn't you want Vita Vea taken care of?
Absolutely.
And, like, that's going to be your menacing.
I think he does, but maybe Vita Vea wants a certain amount of money that they're not.
Yeah, he want. Well,
What did Dexter
look,
Lawrence just get? Did Dexter Lawrence get his deal from
Yes.
Cincy?
Right, and they got to pay Baker, and Baker deserves to get money, so they're in a tight money spot.
Him and Dexter Lawrence have had this about the same amount of production. So he's thinking I should get Dexter Lawrence money. They're like, whew, that's a lot of money.
I think Lawrence is just on a franchise right now. He's on 1 year, $28 million deal with the Bengals. I don't think they signed a new. I don't think he signed a new deal. And then Jeffrey
Simmons, like Schmeathan said, he's the top guy for the Titans. He just got paid.
Right. They say Simmons is the Titans' highest paid guy.
Yeah, he's a monster.
Right.
Well, they're also not paying anybody because they have
all young guys,
rookie QB, and a bunch of young guys.
Right.
So,
but that's the next. I personally think the NFL should come up with a rule.
Yeah, Simmons the highest paid defensive player.
I would come up and try to make this rule, and it would change the NFL forever. And that rule is, if you draft a guy, you get some type of relief on your salary cap paying your own guys. It does one of two things, right? It identifies in a team that says, hey, we just don't want to pay you. We can. We have this flexibility with the salary cap. We don't want to pay you, right? Or they could pay the guy, and now you can start building teams accordingly with the guys that you drafted. You should get some type of benefit for drafting guys and not be penalized when they're as good as you thought they were going to be, and then you can't afford them.
You want like a Larry Bird rule?
No, the Bird rule just gives you the rights,
but
to pay over,
to pay over
right,
right.
So. Okay, so yeah, that would, if that's what it is, yes. Because the thing that I hate is we talk about all these franchises and how poorly they draft. And I would say one of Chris Greer's problems was every time he drafted a good player, because of all the other guys he brought in, he couldn't pay him.
He just didn't have an identity as a GM. That's why, because he always liked to sway with the wind. Like he always copped out to, like, I was trying to make my coaches happy.
Just think of some of the guys he drafted that are now making big money elsewhere, right? And imagine if you had those guys. Like I think you should not be penalized. So, for example, you draft a guy in the 5th round, he ends up being a starter, and then it gets to the point where you paid all these other guys, you can't afford him, so you trade him. You shouldn't be penalized for taking the shot on that guy. Nobody else did it.
Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying. I think that the thing is with this is, you know, you're looking at a situation where, what's the value, and like, what are you looking at the things that we really invest in? I do think football's kind of changing in this, because it was always QB, wide receiver, left tackle, all the types of things. And pass rusher. And I do feel like football is kind of going more central. And we talked about the running back thing, like, I don't know, like, does anybody else function if Vita Vea is not on your team? Like, does it work the same? So
right. You start giving up, like, I mean, that's what Dallas said about trading their guy. We need to stop the run inside.
Right.
All right, but then you gave up 700 yards passing the game.
JFig did the research. Vita Vea is 31.
Yeah, that's not old.
That's not
old. For a defensive lineman?
No. Any interior lineman or offensive lineman, 31 is not old.
But depending on what type of contract he wants.
Yeah, but
you can pay him 4 years.
Every guy right now in the NFL, you're kind of looking at 3-year windows of like what they're getting right now. Nobody's getting like 6-year deals. So You
Except the quarterback.
except for quarterback. Like, so you're probably saying, like, is Vita Vea going to be good to the time he's 34? Probably. He's going to get any less menacing? I don't know.
Right.
But we'll see. That's an interesting standoff they got going on. We'll take a break here on the program. More to come. Back after this. All right, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Country star Brad Paisley is coming to the War Memorial Auditorium in Fort Lauderdale this September, and we got a chance for you to win tickets. I got 2 pairs of tickets to give away today. We'll be listening around 11:20, their first pair, maybe in the 12 o'clock hour, second pair. It's a Live Nation show, so if you guys like Brad Paisley, we'll give those tickets away later on today. We got them all week there for you, and looking forward to it, everybody. Looking forward to it. This Michael Lombardi.
Horny, huh?
It's
Horny.
Oh, so they came out with the story,
Nah, they don't have the story. They're calling it an HR issue.
which that's where
But people have noticed he's not very good at Twitter or Instagram. He seems to be reposting things that have a little too much asstron on them.
Stop.
The old aren't very good with technology.
Yeah.
So what is he posting?
I think I've described it.
Enough?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Astron.
Wait, Lombardi's posting Astron pics?
Reposting.
it's
Because they
like
don't realize that
reposting.
people can look at your repost. Now, why you would want to repost
Why would you
Astron,
repost it?
I don't know. Except horny. I don't know.
Why would he repost it?
The oldest horny.
The old is horny.
I mean, but that's for your own viewing pleasure.
Yeah.
If you're horny, why would you repost it to somebody else?
I don't know.
It was him and Bill sending messages to each other.
A couple of old horn dogs
I don't know.
up there.
Yeah, I don't mess with that. Like,
Crazy.
I see an interesting photo. I just keep it moving.
Don't
Keep
get
it
in trouble,
moving.
Leroy. Don't
Keep
get
it
I ain't
moving.
gonna get in trouble.
Keep it moving, dude. Don't worry about it. Just move on. Lombardi, he's got to save it for research, I guess, or just put it out
I
there.
guess.
People
But
want to know his
like-
film analysis.
man. Yeah, and that, let me tell you, in North Carolina
Hmm.
is kind of really kind of
Boring?
like
Horny?
strict when it comes to stuff like
Oh,
very religious.
Oh, you told us a Bible Belt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chapel Hill?
Yeah. Oh
Mm.
yeah. No, all of North Carolina.
Well, I mean, I guess if it's not Horny Hill, or maybe it is.
Nope. I mean, think about it. If it was,
It's not one tree.
if it wasn't Bill Belichick, they may have a problem with that.
Maybe.
The antics with that situation.
Well, they might let him go. He's the highest paid person in North
It
Carolina.
doesn't. Yeah, nothing has seen. Like, he's going to need a good year this year. Otherwise, who knows where this is going to end.
I
up.
just to be honest with you, I think it's not even the ability to relate. People look at Bill Belichick and think he can't, but that is not the case at all.
It's a different game.
No, but but football players are football players, and if you're a coach, one of the reasons why you've been so good at it is your ability to relate. So he can relate. I don't care how old they are. The problem is, is when you go about trying to get kids to come to your school with money and the NIL that you're offering, that's the trick, right? And I think having a guy who was a GM and how he used to go about it is not the same way, because you're kind of recruiting and you kind of,
Yeah, you need to be a maniac at it like Mario Cristobal is. It's not the same game. Like, and you think, oh, these kids, we can't control them. It's like, yeah, that's the game. Like, that's why you give, like, Mario Cristobal has done it on all the levels as far as like what the game has been, whether it was NIL
Right.
or post NIL. He knows what the game is,
Right.
and I think it's you think you're going to show up with your Patriot way.
I
and
just think
dazzle
the
people,
fact,
and it's not gonna impress college kids.
I think the one thing that I would say keeps them behind it, no matter how much money you have, is something about being hands-on. And I don't know if Bill is as hands-on or he has guys for that.
Yeah, his hands are
Right.
focused elsewhere. Sorry.
But
you don't have to
Mario is a hands-on guy.
Oh yeah. Oof.
He's talking to the guys. He's the one, working all this stuff right here, right? I don't know if Bill's always delegated, right? You do this, you do this, you do this, you do this.
God, I'm looking at the schedule right now though.
Cakewalk.
For the Canes, it's not a cakewalk. I mean, like
They do have to play Clemson at Clemson.
they got to go to Clemson. They do
Yeah,
have,
but it's
they-
Clemson.
I don't like.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
It's Clemson. Like
it shouldn't matter because you just played in a national championship game.
right. It's Clemson. That's what I'm saying. It
yeah,
shouldn't matter.
like the Canes. I mean, this should be the year where they finally
At least
win
when
the ACC. You would think.
We built this program on NIL. We really did. It's probably different than what you're thinking, though. We built this program in God's name, image, and likeness.
And that's why Duke and Virginia were playing in the ACC championship because you built it on. Listen, God don't play quarterback. I love God, but he don't play quarterback, and you can't go into it with that attitude, right? Like, come on, man. Like, really?
Yeah.
It's like remember he's like, I don't need the transfer portal. Okay.
Yeah, everybody thinks they're going to do. Like, I don't understand the arrogance. Why not just
you know why?
That's
The
why.
arrogance?
That's
Look
why,
at coaches
but
that have
that's why I
had
respect.
success.
That's why I respect Mario, because like he's like,
Mario's-
oh, this is
right.
what the system is, and
Right.
he's just gonna figure a way out. And you got everybody up there boo-hooing about it. It's like, just figure out what the system is. Dave South says Miami's just getting back to Miami. Can't overlook anyone. No, I agree. Listen, there's a lot of pitfalls on the schedule. Whether you're going to Clemson, you know that. You know Manny Diaz is going to be like super pissed about Darian Mensah when they bring him here. I can't wait for the Notre Dame game.
Here's the crazy
That's
thing.
big grains falling right
Yeah.
there. Oh,
Here's the crazy thing about it.
you imagine the arrogance of that guy?
Who? Oh, not going to a
Marcus
bowl
Freeman,
game.
Yeah, just I don't dig him. I don't dig this Marcus Freeman with I don't want to go to the Pop-Tart Bowl. I'm so proud of you guys.
I mean, do you really want to go to the Pop-Tart Bowl?
Nobody wants to go to the Pop-Tart Bowl,
Vlad.
but don't tell your players, Vlad. I'm really proud of your leadership,
Vlad.
guys, for saying not to go to the. We said no to the Pop-Tart Bowl.
We went to the Hall of Fame game one year, and let me tell you, the goodie bags, the envelope with the money,
Leroy.
it wasn't the same as the Rose Bowl,
they
but
get-
we still had a good time.
Leroy, they get that every week. Those goodie bags that you're talking about.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Games change over the last 40 years.
No, I understand that. I would just say that, like, going to here's what a bowl game used to be, okay, and here's what a lot of coaches will tell you. Here's what Mario say when they go to the Pop-Tart Bowl. It's an opportunity to get 10 or 10 practices with some of your young guys and develop them, and that's what you use that for. If you don't go to a bowl game, you can't do anything football stuff until spring. So going to a bowl game allows you to get those practices with your young guys and kind of get a head start on the next year.
Yeah, I've just never heard of a coach being like, "I'm so proud of you guys for not wanting to compete." Bless your heart.
He missed what it's for, right? Like the smaller schools look at going to a bowl game as an accomplishment, right? The bigger schools look at it as an opportunity to develop your young players because they can get more practices.
It's also a great trophy. It's a great trophy.
A trophy filled with Pop-Tarts?
Yeah, it's a toaster. That's a great trophy. It is.
Only you would think that.
It is. No. Hold on.
So
It's objectively a great
the
trophy.
Weed Whacker Bowl doesn't look like a Weed Whacker.
I don't know if it does. I don't know.
No.
The Bad Boy Mowers Bowl?
Listen,
The Bad Boy more.
if it's the Xbox Bowl,
Oh,
great.
Everybody get an Xbox?
If it's the Sony PlayStation Bowl,
Yeah.
I'm all for it. But,
Yeah. Sony
some
don't need to have a
Cheez-Its,
bowl
though?
game. Y'all gonna buy
some
Cheez-Its.
Cheez-Its?
Cheez-Its. Yeah.
You wouldn't love like a giant bowl filled with Cheez-Its like they do with the Orange Bowl?
No.
guys?
No.
I love
No.
Cheez-Its.
Of course
You
you,
love
would.
Cheez-Its?
You do look like a
Yeah.
Cheez-It type of guy.
Yeah.
Why don't you like Cheez-Its?
It's Cheez-Its.
Cheez-Its.
pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Listen,
They're not that
they're
great.
all right. There ain't
They're
like
pretty good.
there ain't-
Cheez-Its are like it's never like you're never gonna go to the store think about Cheez-Its, but if Cheez-Its are in your pantry and you're sitting down for some football, tell me you're disappointed.
No,
Bro.
here's the problem. The problem is that if they're in your pantry and you go and get a bag, they're soft. They don't stay crunchy very long.
Hmm.
What about the Blue Chew Bowl? That's what Josh Hart just put. Shout out to Josh Hart, 84.
I'm surprised they haven't.
98,
I'm surprised they haven't made one yet.
Yeah.
Surprised.
The Viagra Bowl?
please.
Dade South says a tomato basil wheat thin is the best of the bunch.
Dade South.
Wheat thins are good.
Tomato and basil.
You're not going to sit here and say wheat thins are better than Cheez-Its.
I didn't say that.
No.
I just said they're good.
That's a little crazy.
No, that's
a little crazy. We're not going
wheat
there.
thin. You only use a wheat thin to dip it in some kind of
Like a what would you put it, like a ranch
ranch
or like a scoop, one of those. What do you call those things?
Like dips.
Dade South says, have you tried? I don't think I've tried tomato basil. I've tried wheat thins, but they're not better than Cheez-Its. They're fine.
Wheat thins aren't better than Cheez-Its.
You guys want to get some Cheez-Its?
But I will say this. If I'm watching the game, right, I do like a good sun chip to dip into something. Sun chips.
Tomato basil is the key, he says.
Basil.
So going to unlock it.
Really? Okay, chef.
Take a break. We're back after this. Oh, wow. Very exciting. Very exciting. One, I just got everybody Cheez-Its. You know what? Let me help you open it. You got one hand.
Don't eat it. You better look at the expiration date.
It's not expired.
I don't think it's expired.
How you know?
It's not expired.
It's look at the back. It says something about 2025.
That's when it was first made.
No,
Copyright.
there's no date on it.
It has no date.
It's got Team USA Soccer. It can't be that
I'm
old.
sure it's fine. We'll be fine.
It's Cheez-Its, damn it. You don't want to eat it and then all of a sudden it goes left.
No, it gets soft.
These are a little lacking in flavor.
Oh,
Really?
you see, I'm good.
Yeah.
They're still crunchy.
Still crunchy, but
Are they flavorful?
No.
I got you. Hold on.
it says it's got Alexi Lawless on the back. He kind of looks like a Cheez-It. Oh, man. Very exciting. Let's get to our headlines. Those are brought to you by Doral Kia. Miami, at a Domino's game, you'll always find your abuelito, maybe with some Cheez-Its. And whenever you want a low price, you save with your Pricito. Save now with your Pricito at Doral Kia. The Dolphins have tweeted out, who do you guys want to see arriving at camp? Somebody says Malik Willis, and they tweet out the video of Malik Willis walking in before the sun's up. Goosies! That's a franchise QB. That's a move. Show up before the sun's up.
The sun.
If
really?
he throw 3 picks in the first game, that won't matter.
Hey, don't do that.
I'm just saying.
Don't do that.
Put the importance where it needs to go.
He can't do that, right?
What time Malik shows up doesn't matter. How he plays matters.
True. Jeff Hafley is currently speaking to the media. He's got himself
Already?
Yeah.
They talk before practice too?
They always talk before practice, the Dolphins.
Mm-hmm.
That is a thing that they have been doing for a while. They've
They
always
did it
done
since Flo was doing
since
that.
Flo.
Yeah.
Flo was a pre-practice guy. He's not an after-practice guy, which I always thought was ridiculous. Like, why not speak after practice when things happen? I mean, I don't understand that.
Because then you don't have to talk about practice.
No, but
I guess
also,
so.
and it gives us the media something to, have to talk about for the next 2 hours before practice ends, and then you get to talk to the players.
Mm-hmm. Travis Wingfield from Dolphins.com. He says, Jeff Hafley has said Kadyn Proctor will focus on left guard and master that one position first and foremost.
I like it.
He says
He was a right tackle or left tackle?
left tackle last year.
So that's perfect. Remember I said I thought they'd do this with Patrick Paul. They must have tried it, but it didn't work.
It's a different regime.
No, but this has nothing to do with regime.
Mhm.
This is a normal thing. Jonathan Ogden did it.
Jonathan Ogden did it.
He played guard.
Larry Tunsil did it.
Yes, it's a very normal occurrence. And the reason why you do it is so you learn how to work with the guard. So that no, it's not a reach. It's not a and here's the thing. There's certain coaches that think this. I need my best 5 offensive linemen on the field. Period. End of story. And that's why I thought Patrick Paul would play left guard. He must have not been able to do it. But moving in and playing guard and learning how to work with a guard, if you should end up playing tackle, is not a bad thing.
I haven't been paying attention, but looking at Twitter, he says y'all tearing them Cheez-Its up for thinking they're just okay.
All I hear is the bag.
They're good, man. I'm telling you. You're right. Listen, no one's going to the store and they're like, Cheez-Its. I'm telling you, come across some Cheez-Its. Not bad.
I mean, you went on a seek and destroy mission, though.
Yeah, I wanted everybody to experience together.
Well, we are.
We appreciate you.
They
are good. They're crunchy, though. They're good.
I also was looking for a born-on date, and there's no date on them.
No,
you know what that means.
Vlad is right when he says there is a 2025 on here.
Where?
On the copyright. But I don't know if that's for the back.
No, but here's the deal. You know what the scam is, right?
What's the scam?
Normally, if you get the Cheez-Its that are supposed to be sold, they have it on the bag. But if you buy them by the box, they're on the box. So these are 2 ounces. So they probably came out of a bigger box.
Yeah,
Of
like a
course they
Costco box.
did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
All right, but you did
but you're not
say-
supposed to sell Lucy's.
But World Cup soccer is on
I don't
the
like that, dude.
is on the packaging, so it's got to be of recent.
One
but-
would think.
Yeah, one would think.
So it's got to be between June.
Unless like
Unless it was before
unless like
June.
Schmeathan said it's Landon Donovan instead of Christian Pulisic.
or Alexi Lawless.
To a guy who went bald to a full head of hair.
That was crazy.
Hmm.
He did get a better job done this time around though. The last World Cup, woof.
Oh, he went back to Turkey again.
Let's see. Jeff Hafley from Travis Wingfield says the Dolphins will go live in practice this camp. Austin Jackson, according to David Feronis's tweets, Austin Jackson didn't participate in team drills during OTAs and minicamp. Jeff Hafley proclaimed he's back as he has
That,
progressed from his recovery.
Man, I got to tell you, there's a lot of promise in that offensive line.
Yeah.
When you go left tackle, left guard, you got Brewer at center,
Brewer's a beast.
and then you go Savaianaya
Being back.
and Austin Jackson.
Mhm.
Now you know Austin Jackson.
His health's the biggest worry,
You
right?
know Austin Jackson, Patrick Paul, and Brewer are okay, right? It's the two young guys. But I will say this. Every offensive line has an other.
Sure.
So
I think if I was most worried about anything, believe it or not, it's not even Savaianaya, right?
who is it?
It's Austin Jackson being new Teron Armstead. He misses a lot of games. I think he's missed 41% of his games.
Death taxes and
And-
Austin Jackson.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
the-
my biggest
and the,
worry.
And the crazy thing about it is that if it were anyone else, we would be like, we're done with this. He's good.
He's good.
And so you like, I hope. But how long can we do this?
Well, he restructured his contract. I think he took a little haircut. So I
So
think this is kind of the
and-
put up or shut up year.
and keep in mind, can't Savaianaya play right tackle? Or he's just a guard?
He did at Arizona.
Okay, so
they could do a kick out.
so,
And they could
well,
put Salyer there,
right.
You know,
So, see,
if that happens.
if see how it's kind of positioning itself to where you have some flexibility, but the most important thing is that I think Proctor was a right tackle,
no,
left
left tackle.
left tackle, so he's on the left side.
Yep.
All right, I told you how important that is. But if Austin Jackson does get hurt, you got some Savaianaya that could just kick out and you move somebody else at left guard.
Yeah.
I mean right guard. So you kind of see,
Yeah, they got that dude Jamari Salyer. He was kind of their
Right.
depth piece. That
but
they've added.
here's the deal. You can literally start the season knowing what your plan is and not have to have any surprise starting linemen, which is a good start.
Be so nice just to not have it be an issue this year.
Right.
That's all I'm
Well,
begging.
the issue was that they put themselves in a position, and this is the past regime. They put themselves in a position that if anybody got hurt, we were done.
It lasted 4 snaps.
Right. But that's what I'm saying.
Like, what was that dude they brought in with the torn Achilles? What the hell was that guy's name? You remember him, Vlad?
From Pittsburgh.
Yeah. What was that guy's name?
Harrison? No,
I don't remember.
I'll find out.
He was we were talking about that on Game Day Uncensored, and they're like, over under on a full offensive line. I said, I thought I was like, oh, it's gonna be over 13 games, 3 snaps. He's done. Torn pec.
But is it not James Daniels? No.
Could be.
James Daniels, yes, I
Yeah.
think you're right. Yes,
Okay.
it was James Daniels.
Thanks, Prez.
Yeah, it was.
So like, but come on, like, dude,
Hmm.
they signed more injured
Damn.
players
Yeah.
and then wonder why they got hurt.
3 years, $24 million they gave that man.
Yeah, off a torn Achilles. First
Right?
career, can't help himself.
Is that? But that.
He's gone now. The bad man's gone. He's
So
gone.
the
Can't hurt us anymore.
The cool thing about when you see just how things are shaping up, right? The really cool thing is, one, you see all the guys have definitive positions. You don't, like in years past, you wondered all the way up to week 1 who's going to play where. You also can see the contingency plan of what happens if this guy gets hurt. The only guy that really gets hurt is Austin Jackson.
I thought Omar made an interesting point too, because I don't know about we've talked about the side thing, but this is an interesting thing too. Let's say the Austin Jackson thing Austin Jackson's, right? Are we going to go through his whole career and Kadyn Proctor's going to be a guard, or do they put him
No,
at
you
right
don't.
tackle? Like, do they
One
do
of
the
the
switch
things,
with him?
one of the things they said definitively, okay, he will play left guard this year.
That's what he just said. Yes,
And-
but I'm
and
saying
so
in an
from that,
emergency.
He's young. You want to leave him there. You don't want the same situation as Savai and I. Put him somewhere else and then have him uncomfortable for half the year. You put him here. You put him here early. You let him learn. You work next to the left tackle, and this is where you're going to be this year. If we're going to fix it and we're going to change you
Next year,
you're going to have an off season to work on it so we do it right.
fair enough.
So it's all about how you build it, how you get some consistency. Like, people think, oh, offensive lineman, let's just move him here, and here. I've always told you, no, that does not work.
Joe Shad tweets out Devon Achane is a full go from his offseason rehab. So that's good. Good news.
You know what that is? Year 4. Everybody have off-season work rehab.
I think what do you have, a shoulder going into the offseason?
His legs work.
Storm Duck and Darrell Baker, the cornerbacks, are further away in their recovery. Oh, that's the
Storm Duck. What did he have? What did he do?
tore his ACL.
Okay.
Tore his ACL.
That's harder too.
For a cornerback?
Yeah, a lot of change of direction. Although I always say Adrian Peterson came back next year and had 2,000 yards. So
yeah, freak. Cool. Yeah, that's about all the pressing issues on here on guys being back and whatnot. A lot of coach speak and good stuff there and whatnot, but I don't think.
Yeah, I think there's a couple.
Here's one. Chris Bell. He says
November.
No, he says he doesn't think he's far off. I don't know. It's a little vague, but it's not. But it doesn't sound pessimistic.
Far off means you see a guy
think,
running, like he could probably run straight ahead and look good, and everybody goes, "Oh, he looks good," but you don't want to even risk doing any cutting.
They should be safe with him.
Yeah,
they should be safe with him.
I just think I like to start the year. You have never heard this kind of definitive comments coming from your coach as far as positions, right? Saying, no, Proctor's going to play next to Patrick Ball. That's it. We're not moving him. That's off-season moves, right? Savai and I is going to be right. Now, I'm more than sure they can kick Savai and I out if they have to, right? Because, again,
it's his side. I wonder, like, it's going to – look, this is thinking doomsday anyway, but it's like if that happens, year 2 of Kadyn Proctor, is Kadyn Proctor going to always be a guard on that side, or do they think he's talented enough he's going to be a right tackle?
They might if they find – here, and let's look at it this way. What if they find a left guard, right, that they think can play next to Patrick Paul?
Right.
Then in the offseason, they might say, okay, Proctor, we're going to move you to right tackle or right guard. And you and Savai and I are going to work together now. But it's the same guys. There's the same guys in the room, right? So when you're working in the offseason, you're working with a guy you know. How many times has new linemen come in at the end of, like, the summer? I mean, we've had 2 or 3 of those guys come in the last few years. The first time you've seen your teammates is almost during camp.
We'll take a break. More to come here on the show. Back after this. All right, welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you. All right, let's give away those first pair of Brad Paisley tickets. If you want to see Brad Paisley, he's going to be at the War Memorial Auditorium in Fort Lauderdale this September, and we got a chance for you guys to win tickets right now. Caller number, what do you want to do, Jennifer?
Caller number.
Caller 3 to 305-567-0560. Caller 3 to 305-567-0560 will win a pair of tickets to see Brad Paisley at the War Memorial Auditorium. It's a Live Nation show in September. If you guys want to go, caller 3 to 305-567-0560 will win the tickets. Caller 3 to 305-567-0560. We'll go see Brad Paisley. Don't forget your lip shit. Dolphins reporting to camp as we're finally here. Football is here, and you've seen some of the practices get going. As far as the Dolphins are concerned, Devon Achane, according to Jeff Hafley, all good to go, as is Austin Jackson, and pretty optimistic on Chris Bell as well. So those are all good things. All good things on the start of camp as the Dolphins turn the page. Right now, Jordan Brooks is speaking to reporters after the first time he's speaking to the media after signing his new deal. He, according to Joe Shad's Twitter, thank you, Jennifer. You got it? You good? All right, buddy. Pretty good. He managed.
Looked a bit painful, but
It takes a
proud of
while
you.
to use the bathroom, wash your hands. Takes a while to use the bathroom, wash your hands. Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. A stranger.
Oh,
what? Yeah, I know you would do it there.
But he would go downstairs.
No, that's in case of emergency. Well,
why you gotta do that?
I tell you what, Vlad,
Give him a -1.
Why?
Vlad, the one time I had to, and the lights are automatic, the lights didn't cut on. So I'm like waving. I'm like, please, Jesus, please, I can't see. I can't see. Where's the toilet paper? I'm running out of time. Please. I'm downstairs sweating.
Oh,
I'm like, please help me. Help me. Finally, a light turned on. I was like, whew, thank you. Like, yeah, that's like
hard times.
Oh, yeah, that was hard times right there.
Jeff Hafley told reporters, quote, I want to do it the right way. I want to build this thing the right way so we can win.
And you know what? Just with what they've done with the offensive line, right? You may not know how good the players are, and we may not know that to this point, right? But there's a plan. This will be the first year in the last 4 years that I would say you pretty much know who your starting five are going to be. We've gotten all the way up through camp not knowing who the starting five up front were going to be, and that is a problem for that unit. If you have no idea and you're still working things out when football season starts. So the fact that we all have an idea just with those guys. Now there's some other positions we're not sure of yet. Wide receiver.
Yep.
Cornerback. How they're going to handle the D-line.
I'll tell you one thing, though. There's nothing more exciting than a rookie wide receiver. Like seeing a rookie wide receiver.
They run fast.
Yeah, just
you
like
know
there's
what? Want me
nothing,
to tell you why?
there's nothing like that.
You want me to tell you why? Because what separates the receivers is not their ability to run. There's a whole bunch of fast guys.
Mm-hmm.
Some catch more than others. Just because you play wide receiver don't mean you can catch, right? Just look in Pittsburgh. I'll just use that as an example. But
big muscles, though.
How you catch the ball when you get hit. And I think those are the things that used to separate receivers back in the day. They kind of run through there like they can't get hit. But sometimes the sheer presence of somebody that could hit them causes problems. So it's what you can do and what your abilities are at that position. While can you get off the line of scrimmage, right? That was a big one for the young guys.
Yep.
Getting jammed up. Can you read defenses on the fly? And then can you catch the damn ball while all that stuff is going on?
I got a quote here. I don't know if this guy is your favorite player on the team, but he's about to be your favorite player on the team because you're going to love this quote.
What?
You're going to love it. Jennifer, he's going to love this quote.
I'm ready to hear
Vlad, Leroy's going to love this quote.
Leroy's going to love it.
Love it.
Okay.
He's
Buy
going to love
that.
it.
I really want to hear it.
First of all, wait,
He
let me.
ain't
Who
going.
gave it?
Jordan Brooks.
He's going to love it.
Mm.
All right, yeah, I
Maybe.
like Jordan
Maybe.
Brooks.
He's gonna
I like
love it.
Jordan Brooks.
He's
Hold
gonna
on,
love
no,
it.
no, no. Hold on. Go ahead.
Omar Kelly tweets out, quote, "The only way you can get better at tackling is to tackle. I don't believe in trying to be too careful. The game is the game. If you get hurt, it was meant to be." And that's on his reaction to saying there's going to be live tackling in camp.
Right. Like, but it's for how many seasons?
Goosey.
How many seasons in both college and the NFL have we watched either the Canes or the Dolphins start a season and nobody tackled for the first month because they just hitting and bouncing off? Right? We've seen it. That's why that dude led the league in tackles last year.
And I don't think Omar put this in his tweet, but I think as he was saying this, he said that Jordan Brooks was chewing on glass as he said this.
Did he say that?
I think he forgot that in the tweet, but he should have had that in the tweet.
-1.
I tell you what, I've seen more guys get hurt trying to protect themselves from getting hurt.
What?
I've seen more guys get hurt
He didn't stutter.
trying to protect themselves from getting hurt.
That's deep.
Here's the deal. If you're the aggressor usually never gets hurt. In football, the aggressor, I want you to watch football. And every time you see a tackle, I want you to think the aggressor versus the guy trying to protect himself. See who gets hurt more.
Did somebody lose their neck?
What?
What's that player? Didn't Stingley? Wasn't he the one laying the tackle on
The
that player?
cornerback?
No, his dad or his uncle. One of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got paralyzed. That was what? How many years ago?
But no. You said if you're the aggressor,
Yeah.
you're usually the one that
There's
doesn't.
exceptions to every rule throughout the
I'm just
football's
saying.
been around for damn near 100
You're
years,
gonna-
Vlad.
It's not about being aggressor or not. Once you have two people that are going to collide, somebody's going to get hurt.
Tears
I'm telling you,
Tears said Tua tried to be aggressive. Yeah, kind of, but
then
he
he got
also
DeMar
he was
Hamlin.
trying to be aggressive
Got
in
DeMar- and
he
then
was trying to be aggressive in a passive way.
And he got DeMar Hamlin.
That was rough. I don't know what the
How
hell he
you
was
get
thinking.
how you get knocked out by a guy that nearly perished?
He really had the awareness of a billy goat. Like it really was.
You know
crazy.
what? Can I just tell you one of the problems Tua had? Sometimes you got to just go out and play football and not care how it looks, not care what people think. Tua tried to accommodate all the things he was hearing while he was playing football. And it just didn't put him in a place to relax and play. And I think that's unfortunate because when you think about throwing the ball and every time he heard something, and I would say this, in order to play that position at any level, you have to be mentally tough. You really do. Because you're going to take the brunt of everything. You're going to be responsible for everything. And you really can't say anything about any of it. You take the blame. If you're not mentally tough and you're not tough enough to handle that and still go on with doing what you need to do to win, it looks like what it did the last 3 years. That's the facts.
Weather is brought to you by Tornado Roofing and Contracting. Hurricane season is here. Make sure your roof and windows are ready. Call 954-968-8155 for a free estimate. 88 degrees and cloudy right now in Miami. Rainy conditions around 4 p.m. today. We'll take a break. The damage is done, my friend. Is next.
I sing the song because I love the man. I know that some of you don't understand.
Why are you looking at me like that, dude? You would disagree with the Intangibles Love 3 Doors Down? Vlad?
I would think
Is
so.
that the Superman people?
Superman, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no, Superman.
They do. They do.
Intangibles love that
They
song,
do.
dude. As long as you be my friend at the end.
Dude,
We
Like,
did that song. in
I
our
love the way he
rock
goes,
band.
at the end.
That's their soul. That's their soul right there, man. They're being soulful.
All right, damage is done. Go around the room, say where the damage has been done. Conor McGregor.
Is he still talking?
It just his name is damage.
He is still talking.
my friend.
He said yesterday he put up a video of him doing the kicks before his knee blew out.
Mhm.
He said on Instagram, what was to be a generational beating is now to be a reset. IFW 2027, The Last Dance. And that means International Fight Week 2027. So July of 2027, The Last Dance.
So you mean a year from now?
A year from
So
now.
a year from now, we're going to basically watch you go in there and swing one time and collapse.
No, this is. I get it, Leroy. Gives them 4 months of roiding up, coked out,
And then getting off of the
and then getting off.
ready
of it,
for the fight.
and then get ready for the fight. And
Yep.
then lose
You know, that
quickly.
makes it worse, though.
Getting off it?
Because you may put so much strain on your joints when you're working out.
Mhm.
Then, like, that's why so many people that do that stuff have, like, tear. You don't just have an injury. You rip it.
He also, it's not going to be the last dance because it just means it's the last UFC fight of his career. Like, then he'll go fight twice for Netflix, and then he'll fight for bare knuckle, and he'll be fighting, till he's 45. That's,
And getting his ass kicked for the last 20 years or 10 years of it.
yeah. But the damage is done, my friend. What was to be, and also,
Damage
what
is
was to be a
done.
generational beating to whom?
Himself.
A generational beating you were going to put on Max Holloway.
Max, come on, man.
You know how great it is you were in there with it. Instead of Max Holloway, you weren't in there with Dustin Poirier, who would have
Oh, they would have. That would have been it.
Poirier would have been like, oh, you can't move? That's tough. That's tough.
Grounded pound.
And you talk trash, so that means they're going to pound you even more.
Right.
Like, you are the guy that gets knocked out and get 2 extra punches, and it goes absolutely necessary.
Man, crazy. And Miami LB says the McGregor disrespect is unnecessary.
He does it to himself. I don't know what you're talking about.
What's your damage, dude?
So my damage is done is everybody knows, look, I had surgery. It sucks, right?
This
went limp.
literally adds to your damage.
So, but I want to tell you a story. So after I had gone to see the doctor and we're scheduling surgery, I have to go to my primary to get the pre-op, right? I was in the area, so I stopped by my primary's office. I say to the young lady, here's my paperwork. Here's what I need done. Surgery is on 7/22. Right?
Yep.
She goes, okay. Looks me right in the eye and says, we can get you in on the 23rd. Chew on that for a second.
August?
No, July, a day after the surgery.
Wow.
And so I said, you do realize I need these things before surgery, right? She goes, watch your tone.
No.
Yes!
No.
I'm like, watch my tone.
No.
So I called my doctors, the doctor that's doing the surgery. They go, you know
For
what?
sass.
Right from the desk. They go to MD now. We'll send it over there. And when you go to your primary, you got to go get all the tests in different places.
Yeah.
Blood work here, EKG here,
Mhm.
the blood pressure, all that stuff. Went to MD now, right from the desk. They did everything in an hour right there.
That's nice.
Right. So my damage is done is I'm not going to put y'all on Front Street.
Was it a song?
But damn.
Was it a tangibles? No?
Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Intangibles or
No,
tangible?
Tangible.
One of our.
Tangible.
One of our.
Yeah. Like, I'm
gonna tell you why.
I said, dude,
She knows she messed up. So
she tried to reverse, do the reverse.
Right. She tried to reverse Uno it.
I say, you do know how this works, right? And here's the kicker. You know, blood work takes a couple of days. So it can't be the 21st. Right?
Yeah, you need some time.
And I was like, you know what? All set. Look at that. Look at the appointment later on today, all in one spot.
See, Stanton's in his July
Damage
home.
is done.
Oh my goodness. He is. Look, he's on that list.
How long has he been
Every
there,
year.
Vlad?
I don't know.
10 years.
It doesn't matter. We don't want. Okay.
Oh, you got him on the Jimmy Butler?
We got him on the
Oh, I think Giancarlo Stanton owns that list more than Jimmy Butler does.
It doesn't matter.
He's playoff Giancarlo.
Yeah, as long as he's healthy in playoffs.
That's literally been his thing since
That's
he's put
what
on
we want.
pinstripes.
We got Aaron Judge. Well, we had Judge. We're good.
Dude, somebody said Leroy got used to yelling at Tobin and did to dude, if there's any time in life that somebody deserved to be yelled at, is somebody giving you a date for a pre-op test the day after the surgery. Like what?
Is NFL Network still a thing, by the way, or is it just ESPN now? Like, is the NFL Network still
No, they're
operating?
still going to use that damn channel.
NFL Network's still the NFL Network.
It's still on.
It's still on and will be on the NFL,
So are they going to move like
but they're moving people from NFL Network.
Yeah,
to
so
join
is that where they're
ESPN
going to
and
move
vice versa?
Is that where they're going to move what's his name that they just let go?
No. You can't go there because the NFL Network is owned by ESPN.
Yeah, Ryan Clark's not going to go there.
Right.
He's going to have to go to like Fox.
And the NFL owns 10% of ESPN.
Man, look, I like him, Ryan Clark. Sometimes too much, right? He tried to, like, you don't have to say the thing. Like, a lot of people in the business feel like they have to say that thing that gets them clicks. And it usually gets, a lot of times it gets you the wrong way. It's like Kyrie saying the earth is flat. That's how I look at some of the things that they say.
I think that's the perfect description of Ryan Clark. I think everybody likes Ryan Clark sometimes too much.
Right. I know, because I follow him. I listen to him. Like, most of the time he is very thoughtful or whatever, but he then tries to go.
They did a rancid job with the firing of him, though. Like, like, I don't understand why that's getting leaked. Just leaking that is just to hurt somebody, because there's no reason you can't get somebody in and fire them on the air or just let them finish the job.
Right.
Or
like, that day.
Yeah, let them finish that day. That to me was
I mean, I get, like, Miami LB says he cries too much. It one of the things that I think you can't do in this business. There's a lot of people that want to take a stand on everything, right? There's a couple of things that you live your life on that you've taken a stand on forever if you comment on those things or whatever. But every time a situation comes up, you can't take a stand. Not every time, right? You voice your opinion and you move on, right? If you're asked, and so.
But, I mean, he gets paid to.
No, but not too much for that.
What do you mean?
When I'm saying he goes too far.
Well, maybe for you he goes too far, but I mean.
Again, not just for me. Not just for me. Like, what are you, like?
What, in the intangible execs?
What? It's not a black or white thing. I felt the same damn way about Skip Bayless. But I respect Ryan Clark a lot more than Skip Bayless.
Yeah, but Skip doesn't get let go.
Well, they did get let go.
No, I mean, they just shut down the show.
Same. Really?
They just shut down.
Really?
The show. They shut down.
Really?
They couldn't, and they couldn't find.
They
anybody.
optioned him to AAA.
No, because they tried to do it something with what was it, Keyshawn, and it just didn't work. That was it. But they tried. They tried.
But sometimes
he got into a fight with his new co-host after Shannon left in like a week.
That's what I'm saying. They tried. But what I'm saying is that they were going to try.
Remember when they tried Richard Sherman?
Right. Oh,
Richard Sherman.
I'm sorry. It wasn't Keyshawn. It was Richard Sherman.
Yeah.
They tried. They were going to continue. They just realized, okay,
Yeah,
He's not gonna-
he's lost his fastball.
but that
He's
was
not
it.
the same guy anymore.
But he could, if he was the same guy, he could get away with a lot of his takes.
Jennifer, what damage is done for you?
Well, besides Michael Lombardi's repost, which by the way are now deleted.
Oh,
Damage is done.
Good to see he's
I mean, damage
covered
is
his
done.
track.
Yeah, he definitely covered them, after they were exposed. Damage is done there. Also, we have some damage in the Billboard charts, guys.
Really?
We do.
What happened?
Whitney Houston and Mariah Carey's record has been broken.
By who?
What?
By Taylor.
No,
By who?
Drake?
No.
it's a woman in country.
Ella Langley?
Beyonce?
Ella Langley.
Ella Langley broke the record?
Ella Langley has had her single "Choosing Texas"
That's a good song.
#1 for 15 weeks.
Jeez.
She broke the record for the longest leading non-holiday hit by a
Wow.
woman with no
If she came in here and slapped me in the face, I wouldn't know who she was.
She's she's blown up, dude.
Yeah.
I think Miranda Lambert
Right.
told her, she's like, you can't talk to me anymore. You got to go talk to Taylor Swift because I don't like this is ridiculous with your pop because she writes some of her songs. She wrote Choosing Texas with her, and she's like, yeah, this is
She wrote that one and Butterfly Season.
yeah. She's like, you're to the moon. Everyone.
Oh, so she didn't write Amanda Lambert. What's her name?
Miranda Lambert
Miranda Lambert wrote the song.
with her, yeah,
Yeah.
And but like, so it's kind of been like a mentor, but
Mhm.
She's like,
this lady's going to the moon.
is like Randy Moss and Chris Carter?
Yeah, pretty much. Like, I have nothing left to teach you. Sorry.
She's one of my all-time favorites.
Yeah?
Yeah. Love that girl. So I'm really proud of her. I mean, that's all.
Is Miranda Lambert the Sunday night
No, that's Carrie Underwood.
Carrie Underwood?
That's Carrie
All
Underwood.
right.
They're besties.
They're besties.
Yeah, Miranda Lambert's a little bit more hardcore than Carrie Underwood.
Also feel like more laid back, I would say, in a sense.
Yeah, but that's crazy. That's a very but
really
I
insane.
always wonder with this, like how are we measuring that? Because like that's on streams. Is that how that works?
No, #1.
That's
Just not #1 in
weeks?
streams, just #1 in the
So
charts.
that counts radio.
Yeah.
Not #1 in the charts. Is that everything?
That's crazy.
Like,
but doesn't that get beefed up? Does that get beefed up by streams?
no, it has nothing to do with. Does it have to do with streams?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
No, I don't think
That's why I'm
that has
asking.
anything to do with streams.
Because I imagine like if Whitney Houston and Mariah Carey had streams on top of it back in the day, on top of radio back in the day, I wonder if like that.
no,
would count.
this is just like Billboard.
right, but does Billboard account streams? That's what I wanna know.
I don't know that.
Still
I don't-
impressive.
Right.
Vlad, what damage is done for you?
Continuing from yesterday in our final segment from our, what is it? All right, don't know.
Yes.
Same party. Remember yesterday? I talked about Michael Porter being
Yep.
denied.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, there was another group of people that were denied.
What?
And this was worse than Michael Porter Jr. And these individuals live and play within the city.
The Mets?
And they won gold medals. Yes, I'm talking about the Hughes brothers.
Really?
Yes, that's
Wow.
same-
Well,
the
Jack
same-
Hughes? Well, he lives in Jersey.
but I mean, he lives in Jersey, but I'm just saying that same party.
I could actually kind of see that. They're
but-
tiny.
But no, but the way, like it's
Did they have the gold medals on?
no, they have the gold medals on, but they were trying to like, yeah, he plays here, like like the explanation and explaining, like, no, I deserve and belong
Well,
on the list.
If it was a Justin Bieber party, I don't think Justin Bieber's going to let the Hughes brothers in. He's probably like, F those guys. They beat
he's
Canada.
he's a Canadian.
He's a very
Yeah.
big. He gets Sergei Bobrovsky. It's not fair. He's a very big Toronto Maple Leafs fan. Why would he care? He probably hasn't liked Quinn Hughes when Quinn Hughes played for the Vancouver, and he probably doesn't like him now that he's on the Wild. And Jack Hughes beat his country and broke his heart.
But he won gold medal for the country, and Jalen Brunson won a championship for the Knicks. Therefore, there shows an NBA championship is more valuable than a gold medal.
No,
city of New
or Vlad.
Well, listen,
I would say there's nobody in that area that doesn't know who Jalen Brunson is. But Hughes, if one of the Hughes brothers walked up, you might not know who he was.
Let me ask you this.
That's like that.
if
if
Sam
Matt-
Bennett won the gold medal, he's getting into Bieber's party.
Let me ask you this.
What's up?
Bam Adebayo wins an NBA title, and
Right.
Matthew Tkachuk wins a gold medal, and they walk into a
But-
party down here. Who do you think is?
But
Who's
that's
hosting
that-
the party though? Well, Bam's getting in no matter what.
Right.
Yeah.
But who's hosting the
Kachuk,
party?
that might be if it's somebody who's not a hocky fan, he might not know what Kachuk looks like.
Or
If
he's
it's
still
three
talking
doors
about
down
Kachuk.
hosting the party, Kachuk's getting.
You understand what I'm saying, Vlad? It's not like
It's still
it's the
Justin
same thing
Bieber?
with football. Dude, I've gone to parties on South Beach when my name was on the list, and the first thing they say was, "I thought you were bigger." Right? They didn't know who I was. I wear a face mask. I wear a helmet. So I understand that. Like hockey's not big as football.
Who's number one in town right now, other than Messi? Take him out. Who's number one in town right now? Right this way, mister. Gets in the
Giannis.
Gets in the
Easy.
party.
Giannis
is the guy.
Giannis.
Oh, no.
And then I would say
Malachi
Bam.
Tony.
Bam,
Number 3.
everywhere. I'm saying everywhere. Like there's certain places.
Yeah, Mali's very young. Can he still get in? Like, will there still be places that reject him, or is he too good that he'll
he's
get
too
past?
good.
He'll get past the
He'll
bouncers.
get
good.
past.
He's too good.
They'll assume he's 21 because he's been balling.
They'll make him 21.
Right this way, Mr. Malikat.
But you know what I'm saying? Like yeah, there's a bunch of people. If you go to so let's think of it this way. If you go to a tangible club, right? I think they would still know who Messi was.
Yeah,
I don't think they might not know who Kachuk is. Because you don't
if it's in Broward for sure.
if you because you haven't seen him, right? You don't know what he looks like. There's a bunch of hockey players that we've interviewed, and I've seen them in shuck and dive and didn't realize it was them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like Anton Lundell.
No, I know.
Everybody knows he looks like a Targaryen, but
right.
Mostarainen.
Right. But there's a
Unassuming.
couple of guys that they're just unassuming because first of all, they wear helmets.
Josh Hart says after Giannis, it's Greg Dulcich. Right this way, Mr. Dulcich. Is he Mr. Right this way on the Dolphins right now, or is it Achan? Do you think enough
It's
people?
Achan.
It's Achan.
And then
I think if Achan and
Do enough
Malik
people recognize
Willis,
Achan without with the gear off?
Yo,
see,
you know,
it's tough.
like,
It's tough. Though.
no,
I'm
you know who
telling
he is, and plus,
dude.
There's a
the
lot of
jewelry.
people who don't be
I've told you
noticing.
the story.
Does he wear jewelry?
Yeah,
I've told you the story.
Mhm.
Me and my uncle went to a bar, and we just sitting at the bar, watching Monday Night Football, having a couple of cocktails. Guy comes in, we start talking. He starts having a conversation about me with me, and me and my uncle just kept drinking, sitting there. This guy has no idea. The bartender, all the people over here, me and my uncle sitting here laughing the whole Monday Night Football that we had a
That's amazing.
conversation about me with a guy that didn't realize I was me.
Dade South says
Because everybody says, I thought you were bigger.
Dade South says Lake Bacher couldn't even get in a roundup right now.
yeah, they do, Stunning Steve. He's got the gold, the diamonds in his mouth. That's why we know. I knew Achan. You know who Achan is.
Lake Bacher.
You know, but there's a lot of people out there that
Right.
don't know. Like I used to work
They
in a
got
photo-
fantasy. They know.
I would
used
say,
to work in a
but
photo
you know
agency, and
of
no
him,
one knew
but
of
you don't know
anyone.
what he looks like.
You know what? You know who got me into roundup? Brad Penny. Brad Penny didn't have to pay to get in a roundup. Got it right this way, Mr. Penny. He got right in a roundup with Matt Kemp.
I didn't have to pay to get him round up.
Wait, Matt Kemp did play down here, right?
Yeah.
No, they were the Dodgers. They were visiting.
Oh, they were visiting.
It was when they were
Okay.
visiting with the Dodgers, and Brad Penny brought him, Matt Kemp. Was Looney on that team? You know, it was like that version of the Dodgers. And
Wait a minute, Matt Kemp went to Roundup. This
yeah,
is Matt
he's-
Kemp that was
he
in
did.
the yacht
Mr.
with
Reboot.
Rihanna.
Yeah.
It must have been a Sunday night.
he took him to Roundup, and we snuck in behind Brad Penny's entourage, so we didn't have to pay cover. It was great.
But I'm
You
just,
had the same type of haircut probably
Yeah.
at that time.
Probably.
I'm just saying we
Right this way, Mr. Penny.
so like even in Cleveland, right? You knew the basketball team because they kept losing to Jordan, so everybody knew them. But we wasn't hanging out in the same places because they was mostly intangibles. And Brad Doherty, who all of a sudden got country when he quit.
No.
No, he was
He was always don't do
but
that
he
to
got
him.
no. He was always country.
NASCAR.
But I'm telling you, when he got on NASCAR, he used to do the
MJ's top dog now.
when he used to do NASCAR, we were like, hey, did anybody know Brad Doherty had an accent like that? We went, no.
Michael Jordan got done suing NASCAR and started winning every championship.
Yeah, because it's all about access. He wasn't getting access to the motors.
Crazy. We'll take a break. More to come here on the show. Speaking of, some pretty goosey stuff from Giannis yesterday. That's next. Oh, the elements.
Let's give it up for the elements: earth, wind, and fire. I think earth and wind are no longer with us.
Oh no.
The only one left is a couple of band members and Philip Bailey.
Well, you look at the elements right now and tell us what the weather is, Leroy.
Sure can.
Brought to us by Tornado Roofing and Contracting. Have a leaky roof? Take action now. Get your free estimate. Call 954-968-8155. Sorry. I apologize. I forgot.
All right. It is mostly cloudy and looks like it's raining somewhere.
I just see
Looks
arm.
probably over there by you, J Fig. It looks like a little rain.
Ominous.
Winds are coming out of the.
He looks like a cyborg.
The dirty window. Winds are coming out of the west. So I bet you, Jennifer, if you check, it's raining over by your house. I'm looking over in that direction.
Wonderful. It does
Expect
look pretty bad.
some evening thunderstorms. And I would say it's about 88 degrees.
Wow. How'd you do, Vlad?
The man is
I can close it for you. Okay.
89 degrees, bro. This guy's good.
He's good.
He's good.
What can you
89
say?
degrees. It feels like it's 89. The wind is blowing at 10 miles per hour. Southwest.
Let us get to our headlines. And those are
It's a
brought to
weird
you
wind.
by- It's a weird wind.
Yeah. Normally it's mostly easterly winds because that's what blows the storms over this way. You know what I mean? From Africa.
Yeah.
So we usually get that easterly wind.
Tate South says you got that Ruben Bain arm. Man. Headlines brought to you by Doral Kia. In Miami at a Domino's game, you'll always find your abuelito. And whenever you want a low price, you save with your Pricito. Save now with your Pricito at Doral Kia. I got another pair of Brad Paisley tickets to give away this hour. Dolphins training camp arrives today. The players, they are reporting to camp. Practice will start up tomorrow, but players are speaking to the media. Malik Willis, Jordan Brooks, the coach, Jeff Hafley. He spoke a little bit earlier. He said that he wants his team to play with a sense of urgency. Here's Coach Haf.
Getting back to how we want to practice, the competitiveness, eventually the physicality, which we'll still have to wait until pads come on. But I want it to be competitive, and I want them to feel a sense of urgency in that.
I like it. I like a sense of urgency. I love a camp sense of urgency too.
I mean,
This isn't glamping.
you want me to tell you what not having a sense of urgency looks like?
Glamping.
No.
What?
Really?
Did you hear it the first or second time?
I heard it both times, but I've tried to ignore the first time, but he kept
Glamping.
having to call a timeout in the first drive.
Yeah.
Because you didn't get a play in.
Oof. God, man.
How many times did they have to do that? That's urgency.
Do you think this guy's going to be good at the challenge? Because Mike McDaniel sucked at the challenge.
He probably used the challenge to use a timeout, but might as well challenge because I need a timeout
He
anyway.
was so bad at it. He was always wrong. So either he was terrible at it or Todd the intern who was doing it was terrible at it.
No,
It's not
it's
the
just-
same Todd the intern of the Heat, right?
No.
It's like there's parts of football that are important that go unnoticed. When he talks about the urgency, one of the urgency things is, hey, get a play in, get the play called, get to the line of scrimmage, see if you have to make any adjustments. You have to do all that in 40 seconds. So that means coaches, players, position coaches, the players that have to come in and out, you all have to be on the same page in 40 seconds. That's urgency. Like, how many times did you watch the Dolphins in the last couple of years? There's 15 seconds left, and my man still got the card over his mouth calling out a play.
He definitely was speaking riddles to them.
So that's what urgency is from an offensive standpoint. From a defensive standpoint, you see who's coming into the game. Everybody already knows who needs to be there, right? You call a play, you get to go on you line up, you make your checks. You're not running guys in and out at the last minute. When the night before a game, we'd be in the meeting room, and the last thing we did is this, right? Turn off the light, and Bill would call out a situation, right? 3rd and 1. Coach, what do we have? Jumbo. Who do we have defensively? Short yardage. right? Offense, stand up, turn on the light, 11 bodies, turn down, yell out another situation, field goal. Oh, so-and-so's hurt. Boom, 11 guys. And we did this. That's urgency.
Yeah.
You got to know what's going on.
Got it back in night vision. When you turn off the light. You got to see like a cat.
And you guys wonder why.
One.
You wonder why. Y'all wonder why.
You smirked when you looked at Vlad.
Minus
No,
one.
You're
because I
trying to hide
knew.
that smile.
No.
I love when you get serious with the football. It's adorable.
Don't do that to him.
That's what
Come
you
on,
start.
love
man.
it.
You
Don't
know
do
what?
that
He's
to
so
him.
excited. You
you
can just
might
tell
as well
football's
start-
back.
You might as well start counting Tweety birds because you have absolutely
I know what you're talking about.
You wouldn't do it to your child, would you? When they get excited talking about
He's so excited. He's like,
because
He
it's
does
back.
that all the time, though. And then
I do it
when
all
they're
the
having
time.
a conversation, it's like, why don't you grow up and be mature? Let's talk real football. And then, like, he doesn't let you talk real football.
I'm letting him talk real
No, you
football.
don't. No, you don't.
I did.
With your comments and your sidebar, gotta have that night vision, champ. Really? Really?
Glamping.
You don't want to have glamping. It's like we've had glamping the last couple of years at training camp. You know, it's like tent with an air conditioner. That's not camp. That's not camp. Glamping is over for the Miami Dolphins. You need to be there. It needs to be au naturel. You need to build your own fires. All right. This can't be a fire pit with gas. We're not here to glamp. We're here for training camp. That's what Jeff Hafley's here to bring.
I would say the biggest change in this year versus last year, because this is one of the things that Hafley has talked about since the beginning.
Right.
Right. I think one of the biggest keys is that you don't know how good they're going to be, but damn it, everybody going to know where they need to be. It's organization. It's the first thing you have to learn as a coach. It's not necessarily the X's and O's, but the organization of all your players. Who's going to be where, who does what, and what have you. And I think that's the urgency aspect of it too. Like, how many times did you watch a Dolphins game the last couple of years and you go, what are we doing?
Especially in the
Let's
second
go.
half. There's no adjustments. It's rough. Hafley also said that people were asking about, will you use that whole everybody's doubting us thing? And here's what he had to say to that.
No.
Not immediately, no, but I think there will be moments that I will. I don't think now is the time for that. Now is the time for us to focus on ourselves and for our guys to go out and win jobs and for our coaches to put together schemes and develop and get ready to play. I think certainly there's a time and a place for that. I'd be lying to you if I just said we're going to ignore it. I'd rather not have that be the main focus because I think that kind of goes in one ear. You get fired up for a couple minutes and then you leave and it has to become real again. So I think there's bigger things to talk about, foundations to build, and maybe if we need a jolt here and there, throw it at them, but nothing I'm concerned about right now.
All right.
Yeah.
God, he's so concise.
I think part of this team is sometimes we just make an assumption that a team's going to be bad. And one of the reasons why you do it is not because the players are bad, because the players are unknown. And until you know what these players can do, to make the assumption that they're all going to be bad is terrible. Because we got guys littered in this league that nobody thought anything of, and now they're leading Puka Nacua.
Yeah.
Right?
Amon-Ra.
You're right. Exactly. So there are players, and I'm not saying that the Dolphins have picked a whole bunch of players like that, but I'm saying that there are things that happen during the course of a season that you never predict. And what I would say is this will be the first time, if anything, for this team that they have a consistent offensive line, right? Where you already have predetermined the adjustments if something works the way it could. That means Austin Jackson. That's all that means is Austin Jackson. So, like, just the organization of that unit and having some continuity in that unit, offensive line sets the tone for your team. If they're physical, if they're aggressive, if they're manhandling, that sets the tone for every single unit on your team because football is going to be played a certain way.
Country star Brad Paisley is coming to the War Memorial Auditorium in Fort Lauderdale this September, and we got another pair of tickets to give to you right now. It's a Live Nation show. Caller number, what do you want to do, Leroy? Oh, my
5.
goodness. Sideways.
Yeah, I told you it was coming.
You know when you know it's gonna rain hard?
Signal goes out.
When the signal goes
Yeah.
out and there's no rain yet.
Yeah, it makes you, it's like, oh, boy.
Yeah.
That means, folks, we have electricity in the air.
There's caller number 5 right now to 305-567-0560. Caller 5 to 305-567-0560 will win a pair of tickets to Brad Paisley. If you guys want to go, War Memorial Auditorium this September, we'll have a chance for you guys right now. Caller 5 to 305-567-0560 wins those tickets to Brad Paisley. Back with more for this. WQAM. We take you guys up until 2 here on the program. So everybody's been raving about this top movie that's out right now. Everybody's been raving about it, and it's exciting. It's
What
exciting.
movie? Oh,
Yeah, Giannis's behind-the-scenes all-access first day with the Miami Heat.
I heard it should be an Emmy.
Mwah.
It should win an Emmy,
what,
an Oscar.
what a piece of art this was, Vlad. I mean,
It's-
what a piece of art.
Really now?
It was, I mean, look, it would have been nice to get LeBron James. It would have been cool, but I got to tell you, this charming Greek freak, every time he opens his mouth, I'm so fired up for the season. Like he is hypnotizing in how he gets you excited for it. And you could tell Spo is smitten. I mean, Spo is absolutely smitten with having Giannis here. So like they're sitting there at the gym, and I mean, it takes you through his whole first day. It's really, really great. And so Spo like goes to him and he like looks at Giannis and he like sees him in the Heat gear. He goes, that right there, that's good. That looks good. And then, Spo starts talking about his expectations. I'm going to see if this sounds all right on radio because there's a little music in the background, but it was goosey.
That looks good.
He said he needed this new life.
We need the shift too. We've been under the radar for 4 years. We've had huge expectations, but it's all been internal. Like, there's been no pressure. If we lose, it's okay. Now there's going to be pressure. We need that too. That's what you're bringing.
I need it too.
Yeah.
I need it too.
Yeah.
You have to feel like your life is depending on this, because you are going to do everything possible to win. And I haven't had that feeling for a long time, and I feel like now I have it. I don't care how it works, what happens. I'm happy that I'm having this feeling. Like even today, working out with you guys, I tried to figure you guys out. I haven't had that in a long time, for 13 years. Like I knew who I was working with. I knew them. I knew everybody. I need that pressure. I need it. I need it. I like it.
Oh, wow. What a time, dude. What a time to be alive, huh? What a time to be alive.
You know what you're equivalent to?
What?
Zeus.
What do you mean?
Zeus is acting up, running around the house. I say, you want a treat? He sits.
That's ridiculous.
Like, you get.
It's like Zeus here.
You're telling me that's not Goosey's worthy?
Huh?
You're telling me that's not Goosey's worthy? Look at Spo. He's so happy.
They're both happy.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
It's the new car smell.
Exactly.
It's new car smell. You got that new car.
Good. It smells good.
You know what?
Right. Like it's a new car smell. That's it.
Leroy,
Like you wait till we get some stress.
Leroy,
And you ain't got no stress yet.
look how happy he is.
I know he should be
Hafley,
happy.
Look how
Heat
anything
fans should be
Hafley says-
happy.
No,
I'm happy.
Look at him right now with his current state of Miami sports, except for the Marlins, but they did win yesterday.
Here's the
Look at
thing.
Tobin, all you hear in his
Hafley's
head is
new.
chat.
Here's the deal.
New head coach in Dolphins. Anything Hafley says now is gonna be gospel.
Can I tell you what I like about that conversation?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Giannis is not gonna all of a sudden, if you don't give him what he wants, say I've lost my joy. He's not gonna get in a situation like that, right? I believe that. I mean, everywhere Jimmy has gone, it ended like it did here. But I don't get that feeling with Giannis. I think the things that he's saying, he really believes those things.
Glad you brought that up because there was a point in the video because this was, I mean, people talk about the Odyssey.
Do you see the difference when we talk about things?
Wait,
What are you
hold
talking
on.
about?
Right?
People talk about
talk
the
about-
Odyssey. Please continue that sentence.
You talk about like
This was
nothing that has to do with actual
It was the
what
greatest.
we talk
no,
about
it was,
on a daily basis.
It's not
You
true.
talk
It's
about
not
the
true.
other stuff.
Dude, it was the greatest 23 minutes of film I've ever seen in my life behind the scenes. Giannis's YouTube page. It was so good. And then there was one point where the Heat give him a gift basket, but the gift basket was in like a pot and pan, to bang for a championship. He goes, I can't do that yet. I was like, oh, that's goosey.
Because he doesn't know how to cook.
No, because he doesn't want to jinx the
'Cause he don't know how
championship.
to
You got to
cook.
win it first.
No,
it has nothing
no,
to do with cooking.
no,
It has nothing to do with cooking. They gave him the pots and pans because that's what we do to
If
celebrate.
they offered me a grill when I got here,
And
what
he-
would
and
you
he
think I'm gonna do?
understood- He understood, correct?
He understood. Well, they told him the lore of it. He goes, well, I
Oh,
can't touch that yet. And I was like, oh, that's good. And
it's-
then
it's not the Stanley Cup.
oh, it kind of is
Hold
for
on.
Miami. It is the Stanley Cup.
Hold on. I know
Vlad,
what you're about to do right now.
Vlad,
Wait, no, Leroy. You don't know what he's about to get into. Because I subscribe and comment and like the Tobin channel on YouTube, which everybody should go and do. Go like, subscribe, comment,
Thank you.
and hype.
You don't know what I'm going to do though.
Oh, I know.
No, I don't think you know what you're
Oh, I know.
There's so many things I could go to.
No.
There's so many things I could go to.
Because the one person that you love so much that disappointed you last season got a chance.
Disappointed himself.
Oh, he doesn't. But you had to take that. You had to take the brunt.
I did. I had to take it on the chin.
But now look at you now. After we all thought,
What a time.
oh, you saw your way, you saw the error in your way. Oh no,
I didn't think it was my error.
Somebody else with an accent.
No, somebody. What does Leroy and Jay think? What does Tobin love more than an accent?
Move it.
2 accents.
2 accents.
An accent do-si-do.
And now,
but before that, they
Has
give him
Giannis met Nico yet?
That's about to happen. That's what I'm getting at.
I'm gonna get to that. But also in the gift basket, before I just wrap this up, in the gift pot, they gave him a beach towel. And Giannis is like, oh, a beach towel. He goes, but no time for that this year. All hoops. I was like, oh. You know what that means? It's locked in, dude.
No, you know what that means? You know what that means? He's a professional and he's going to say the right things.
In, dude.
He's a professional. He's going to say the right things.
No.
Okay,
He's not going to the beach. He's not going to the beach.
Let me catch him on that beach.
You will not see Giannis at the beach this year. You will not see Giannis on the beach this year, okay?
Really?
That's it. Sorry. No beach for Giannis.
No wonder he hurt his back. He's always horny.
No Hollover Beach for Giannis this year.
What's wrong with you?
What?
Oh, my God.
But Vlad was correct. Because this what we just saw last night, and I was a little disappointed because you didn't respond to me yesterday, and as a true friend you should have, because what I saw yesterday may have been the most important conversation in Heat history.
In Heat history,
It could have been.
Wait a minute,
not the big three.
Not the big three.
It could. That was good, but
not
here's the
convincing Shaq.
Here's the thing. We all knew LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh were going to be good. There was no mystery. All right, so they could have talked, they could have not talked. Not that big a deal. But Giannis doing what he did yesterday, day one on the job, is he sought out a young Serbian, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, off a down year.
We just got paid, by the way.
And he just decided to lift him up. He decided to take him on his giant Greek shoulders, all right, and was the wind beneath Jovic's wings. Because he really decided, hey, I like what I'm seeing from you. I like what I'm seeing from you.
So, let me see if I can get this straight.
Mm-hmm.
Me having a problem with this is why I'm a yum yucker.
Why do you have a problem with it?
It's you being you. You don't think you're Ryan Clark in it?
What? Wait. Why? Let's not use RC's name. And come on, man.
What do you mean?
I like RC.
Yeah, but
what do you like?
That's not.
I mean, going
he's
too
having fun.
That's why I'm
overdoing
raining
it.
outside.
Overdoing it.
-1.
I'm not overdoing it. I'm not overdoing it. I'm not overdoing it.
Okay.
I'm not overdoing it.
Okay.
So what was going on with him and Nico?
So he sought him out in the weight room, all right? And he goes and he sees Jovic, dude, right? And he just lets him know. He goes, hey, I've been watching.
You were playing good. You translate very well in the NBA too. The first couple of weeks, months of the season, the space will be so much open, and the decision will be way easier for you.
The World Cup. So we were on that staff like
you
3
are
years ago.
You are the head coach of the USA.
Yeah. No pressure
I can't talk. I'm excited, bro. I'm excited to see you, bro. Good to see you.
Oh, yo, it's taller than Giannis?
Yeah, dude, 6'11". Big boy. And
Well,
dude, hey,
to me, he was only 5'3" because he
I
was
know.
sitting on
Well,
the
he
bench.
likes to play small. But here's the thing. You know, there's only now we know there are 2 people who have been watching Serbia. That's right, Jennifer. Dramatic zoom in.
Well,
There's
I
only
wasn't
been
even trying here.
now we know.
Wait.
That was crazy.
Let cue the music.
That was
Like, what do you
now.
What is going on?
Now we know.
Look at the melon on that girl.
Yeah.
Holy smoke.
Damn, that's messed up. Wow.
It's look how big it is compared to ours.
Yo. Yeah, that's a mighty.
Out. Zoom out. There
Yeah,
you go.
There we go.
-1.
That's,
Don't make me stand next to you, boy.
Listen.
Oh,
she gonna make you 4'2" now.
yeah,
Now-
I know.
Now we know there have been 2 people watching Serbia in the World Cup qualifiers. Me and Giannis. He was watching them.
Wait, hold on.
He was watching.
Hold on,
Hold
Leroy.
on.
Hold on, Leroy.
He got that subscription.
You think Giannis had to pay for a subscription, or it's just naturally wherever he is in Greece or in
I don't
Europe
know.
that
I don't know how that
watching?
works. I don't know how that works.
But he's not paying for a subscription and getting
You don't know that.
Lied to.
You don't know that.
How,
Probably
you know,
does.
no, he doesn't have the zone.
You don't know that he doesn't have.
He doesn't have the zone.
You don't know that he
Serbia.
doesn't have the zone.
He doesn't have the zone Serbia.
Let's add it to the list of questions you're gonna ask.
I'm not asking him that. That's a waste of a question.
No, it's not.
We all know he saw the game. Regardless, he saw the game,
Okay, he saw the game. And
can I just tell you,
and he decided to
depending
lift
on
Jovic
who
up.
it is, if it was somebody here like, he would be like, ain't nowhere in hell he watched that.
No, dude, I'm telling you right now,
Okay.
the fact that he sought him out. Okay.
Okay.
Says, hey, big
Okay.
fella,
Mm-hmm.
you saw how you playing with the Joker.
And
Gonna
could
work
it
with us.
just could it just be he meant to say heard and it didn't translate?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Nope. Why would he lie?
Because I have a hard time believing that Giannis in all of his travels stopped to watch Euro basketball.
I
Why?
think Spo like Cougars.
Why?
Okay.
Spo likes Cougars.
He likes him older.
Yeah, you saw that? Like he
He
didn't.
likes him older.
The look, the joy he had talking to Giannis.
Mhm.
I don't think Khalil saw a smile.
I don't
like
think
that ever.
Spo likes the drama and the ups and downs of young players.
I'm telling you, dude.
He was young.
I know.
I'm telling you.
I know.
He was with way too big suits. They were really
Yeah,
big.
they were
Those,
bad.
those Spo suits
Those
were
folks
big.
felt mad.
I think they were Riley hand-me-downs. They
No
were big.
way.
I think so, dude. I
You
think
can't
they were.
say that.
I think they were.
Oh, Papa, can I have your suits?
I think he's like, hey, take this to the tail. Dude, I'm telling you, I think this was one of the biggest conversations in Heat history.
Wait, stop.
I
Okay.
really do. I think
Stop.
I think he just fixed Jovic.
Stop.
Jovic, hold on. Jovic hasn't had anybody backing him like that since Jimmy. Okay, Jimmy when he was going to the G League,
So 1 year?
a whole year of nobody giving him that. You need a little fluff in your feathers sometimes. You do, and I think that having somebody of Giannis's ilk
Okay.
give him that kind of encouragement, you can just see. You can see the smile on his face. He's easy to read.
He said you need a little fluff in your
A little
feathers.
fluff in your feathers.
And I was thinking of the Limu Emu. Give me the ball. And then just reach over and pull a tennis ball from his feathers. And Doug. No, you never saw the commercial where they're playing tennis?
I've seen that one.
And he goes, Limu, give me a ball.
Pops it out. How do they keep those balls up the shorts?
Huh?
Hey, yo.
The tennis players.
They're
The size.
Like
It's
a pouch?
pocket.
There's a pocket. Yeah.
Oh, it's a pocket?
It's
Yeah.
a pocket.
I always thought it was like up there.
No,
No.
they don't tuck them. There's a pocket.
I thought they
put in.
tucked them.
No.
This is a fantastic conversation.
The girls tuck them
What?
sometimes in their because they have little shorts.
They got
under
the
there.
squirt.
the squirt.
The squirt.
Squirt.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got you.
but
Dude,
what?
that was a big deal. It
You
was a
think that
big deal.
conversation is the biggest
That's
conversation?
a big deal. It's a big deal.
Where do
dude.
you rank it in top conversations in Heat
No,
history?
you.
All right,
now we're
all right.
going
Maybe
there.
strong.
Why
maybe-
not?
But
We
if
here.
we were really to rank the conversations in Heat history, okay, let's go. Number one, Mickey Harrison convincing Pat Riley to come to the Heat. Okay,
That's number one.
number one.
Okay.
Number two, Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, Chris Bosh in a hotel room on Team USA.
What about Shaq?
Didn't really have a conversation with Shaq. Shaq just wanted to be here.
Okay.
It's not moves. Like we're talking conversations, Leroy. Conversations. That's what we're talking about. All right. We have Goran Dragic smacking Ben Simmons upside the head. That was a conversation with his fist. And then we have Giannis Antetokounmpo seeking out Nikola Jovic to give him words of encouragement.
So it's in the top five.
It's in the top five.
Okay.
It's in the top five.
I got you.
And Jovic, he's got a little fluff in his feathers now, dude. I'm telling you, this is going to be the year he bounces back. I'm telling you.
You know, one
I
month
mean,
in the season.
this
if
is
he's-
his fourth year or third year.
third.
Fifth.
Fifth? Wait, what?
This Jovic's fifth year.
Yeah.
Yo,
Jeez.
Tobin, come on.
23.
He's got to take the Huggies
Yeah.
off, bro.
I understand. No more accidents all over the place. You're right.
That's no. I thought it was maybe year 3, 4. Damn, it's year 5.
He's young though. He's still young. He's only 23. All right. He's had some
Hey, that
trials.
was 3 years ago. He went to the nudie bar.
Yeah.
He was 20.
It was 2 years ago.
Oh.
No, 3
he
years
was
ago.
21.
Yeah.
Han?
Yeah.
On.
He hasn't smiled like that since Han. Look at him. Look at him. Look at Giannis and look at him. Look at
That's when he was balling.
So
though.
wait a minute.
Side by
What he's
side.
so what you saying? Once he see hot chicks in the game,
Yeah.
his smile just shows up.
Exactly, dude. Exactly.
He saw the hottest chick in the
man,
game, and
I'm
he
not
just
gonna lie,
started
I'm
to
the hottest
smile.
chick in the game right now, man.
I can't believe he's taller than Giannis.
Shut that.
No,
I thought
Giannis,
Giannis-
6'10", right? 6'10", Giannis.
That looks more than an inch, dude. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, it is angles. You got a short camera.
I know.
person
That's
there,
what
but-
I'm saying.
This is an angle. This is an angle picture, Tobin.
Giannis
This-
is 6'11".
Okay. So they should be the same height.
Right.
the same
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said that, Black.
Yeah, you're right.
He's 6'10", apparently, according to
Who?
Google.
Jovic?
It's because he's got a bad
Right.
back.
But you see
Shrunk
what I'm
him.
saying?
Shrunk
That
him.
Jovic does not look shorter than Giannis. Which brings me back to my original point.
I'm still freaked out about the Wemby pick. That he was he's now 6 inches taller than Khalil Ware. I don't understand that.
What, he's 7'6" now?
Yeah, he's like he
He's
keeps
always
growing.
been 7'6".
He's a freak.
7'4". Maybe he's just been lying. I don't know why you can lie like that.
It's ridiculous. No, like I was like, wait a minute, what just happened here? Because 3 years ago, you guys were kind of the same.
Josh, here's a question you can ask him.
Mhm.
Do you think Giannis likes the D-Wade statue?
He actually mentioned the statue. He did say that. I swear to God, he
What did
mentioned
he
the statue.
say?
He's like, is that the D-Wade statue? Goosey's. That's what he said, basically.
He did not say Goosey.
You're
You're lying. You liar.
He
You
mentioned
liar.
the statue.
See,
He
Tobin,
literally said,
I'm
I
good.
swear
You know
to
what?
God.
Nah.
That's basically.
No, you see, this
This
what's
is why we
wrong.
can't.
Give yourself a minus
I'm
one.
not giving
This is
myself.
why.
No, what did he say? What did he
For
say?
tomfoolery.
-1
For sass, for lying.
Yeah. What?
Okay.
I
Dude,
swear
He
to
said,
God,
"Oh, that's
basically.
D-Wade's statue right there," and then he was just like, "I love it." That's what he said. That's what he said.
Did
I
he
swear.
say it has angles?
He didn't have to, but he was.
No,
now, in fairness, he was far away because
Can
he
I
said
just
it.
say this?
He was
Let me
far
say what Giannis was
away.
thinking.
Hmm?
I'm gonna tell you what Giannis was thinking.
Hmm?
He was like, "Wow, D-Wade got a statue. That's cool.
Mhm.
Don't look nothing like D-Wade, but that's cool."
He was far away. In fairness, he was in the shuttle when he was.
So it had
He's
angles.
gonna say everything.
He's
though.
gonna say everything
Super-
right. He ain't gonna.
He
be-
does. He loves
He
it.
ain't gonna badmouth D-Wade.
That's bad.
Anything.
I don't know. I don't know. He's saying all the right things. That's why I'm saying he's very charming. Check that.
You would fold so quickly
Yeah.
next to this man.
Without a doubt,
I already
he's
have.
one of the best players
we
in the
know.
NBA.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Like, yeah, not moments,
Mhm.
not, sometimes. Yeah. There's some people that would. Is there any team that would say, nah, we don't want Giannis?
No.
Okay.
So he doesn't have to save, Sonny Bunny anymore, right?
No. The only way Giannis Antetokounmpo is getting back in my good graces is if he saves Sonny Bunny from a fire. All he had to do is just open that mouth and go, check that.
I really can't.
You have no
stand
standards. You have no
because-
standards. You got no standards.
I have standards.
You're
Leroy.
wishy-washy.
I have standards.
You are
Hey, look,
you are a cheap floozy.
Leroy,
And
this
when I
weekend-
say
I'm not a floozy.
No,
Wait.
you're a
Floozy.
floozy.
when I say wait,
Floozy.
You're
and this was
such a
sucks.
flooze.
Let me tell you what sucks about this. When I say something beforehand, I'm, why you got it rain on everybody's parade?
Mhm.
You're a yum yucker. And here we go.
Mhm.
Like back then, I said, dude, if Giannis comes here, I
I
would.
feel how I feel. Like I can't.
You're a
I
whale
can't.
hopper.
I'm not a whale hopper.
Oh, you're a whale hopper.
I wanted him as a whale. I
Yeah,
was just
you are.
tired of the song and dance.
You are a whale
Oh,
hopper.
you're not tired of the song and dance now, are you?
Oh,
You hop
play
on to
play
the
it
next
again.
big whale.
Play it again.
You
That's
hop on.
crazy.
You do. You hop onto the next big whale.
Look.
Dude, but if again,
Hmm?
he said he was offered the Giannis the stuff. Soon as Giannis signed, he was the first. Like, come on,
I was
man.
tired of I was tired of the chatter. And now I have to chat that. Giannis.
Loose goose floozy.
You are.
You're the worst.
You're the
You're the worst. Why? And I'm always the one that take, a bunch of heat for calling him out on
For
this nonsense.
fraudulence.
Fraudulence.
No, you know
Yes.
what? Like Leroy, I was allowing. I'm just like let him have his fun, right? I'm gonna let him have his
He
fun.
goes too far.
Takes it too far.
Right.
Why?
That's what I'm saying. That's why I can't give him nothing.
It's a
'Cause
top
if
five
you give an inch,
conversation.
if you give an inch, he gonna take 10 yards.
He doesn't even know the Tobin and Leroy. He doesn't know the isms. He doesn't know the terminology, and you're gonna say he said goosies. Come on now.
He said goose.
Right,
Crazy.
Come on now.
Right.
Come on, Tobin.
English is his second language, and he,
And he
say he
knows
went with
goosies.
goosies. He went with goosies as choice.
Out of all of them, he's gonna say goosies.
He is gonna say it. Like I'm gonna ask him that. I'm gonna ask him when we get to media day. I'm like, hey, when you first saw that jersey, did you get the goosies?
Where
And
will
he's
I
gonna
be?
You'll be next to me. I hope.
Because wow. Something I need to know.
I mean, I hope.
I don't know.
You're the one asking.
Hey,
I don't know why would you ask where you're going to be.
No, here's
Don't
because
get a call
because
from
here's
Glenn
why.
right now during the middle of the show.
Here's
If
why.
you bring up the Kyle Lowry situation.
Here's why. Because when you say Goosey's, I'm willing to put a Cowshy on. He has no idea what you're talking about.
And then I'll just go like this. And then he'll know.
Oh my God, the embarrassment.
See why I had to ask, will I be there?
The embarrassment.
Because I have to position myself.
No, it's not. I don't think he would do that. I don't think he would do that.
No,
Mr.
He would.
Mr. Professional at the Miami Heat.
No, he would. No, on radio, different.
Radio.
Yes, radio's different.
Yeah, radio's
And
different.
you have to understand something now.
We've brought them into the silly web.
Tobin's got an in with him now.
Yep.
With the
iguana.
lizard.
He's
the lizard
the frozen
guy.
iguana. Yeah. So he's gonna look at Tobin.
He's
Because
gonna look at Tobin and be like, "You got."
he's gonna look at Tobin's like, "Oh, you were the one that told me about the frozen lizards, the frozen iguanas."
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna share with Tobin.
What a day.
Hey, can I just say?
Conversation.
Can I just say that, dude?
What?
If you hit him with a,
Why?
Come on.
Walk out of the room, please.
Are you waiting for the Giannis look?
No, you got it from everybody else.
No. I'm saying
why I get the look from Bay.
No.
With some of the stuff you talk about, I get the look.
Leroy, he's gonna get a look from Giannis.
Yeah, because
Are
he
you
don't
saying,
know
like,
what the hell
are
Goosey's
Are
mean.
you
These
ready
type
for
of
the
looks?
Giannis? You see,
These
that was
kind of looks?
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, those type of looks.
These?
Yeah.
Those type of looks.
These?
Yeah.
Yeah, even the
So
one.
wait.
That was a rough one.
Hey, that started the downfall.
That
the
was
downfall
stone
of the
cold,
Miami
dude.
Heat. You ruined the Miami Heat.
I didn't ruin the Miami Heat.
What?
Stop saying that.
Oh, by the way.
Going Pat said, and then going to Jimmy.
Yeah, you did.
And going to Pat and say Jimmy said.
Yeah, you were snitching.
I'm not snitching.
Yeah, you were being a floozy.
He knew.
Pillow talking. You were pillow talking.
Dude, what's wrong with you?
Floozy.
Right? You were basically an FBI informant.
I like
during
to
the
think of myself more as a
downfall.
therapist.
You know what?
No, you were pillow
worse.
talking.
You were worse than the people that snitched on Enron.
What?
Yes. Point. Soon as you started snitching back and forth, it went straight downhill. One-legged threes. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Take a break.
Yeah, that's right.
Look at your eyes.
Tobin is Henry Hill.
Oh my
You
God.
know who that is?
You're Henry
Dude
Hill.
from the Goodfellas.
I met him too.
Yeah.
No, guess what? When I was in the league, he did a video, and the FBI would show it in everybody's locker room.
He just he randomly just walked into Fox Sports Radio one day and just knocked on the door. I'll tell you more after this.
Miami Dolphins reported to camp today.
Yeah.
Exciting. Football is happening. I think
It's
what
amazing.
Canes next week, yeah?
Can I just say this? It's amazing how excited I am about camp.
Yeah.
And I never was excited about no camp ever.
You just miss football.
I was kind of excited about my first camp,
Mm-hmm.
but I reported 2 weeks late.
Last year was a miserable year, so it's exciting to have. I don't know if they're going to be good this year, but it's exciting to have like a new era. I think that's it. I think that's some fun new stuff to dive into, right? Like it was so exhausting doing the same stuff on Tua and the era and the overpays and all that stuff. And like, listen, we had to do a little bit of fighting with the national media, and they ended up being right, and we ended up having egg on our face. So now you get to go into this new thing.
But you know what? I don't ever consider a situation like that having egg on your face, right? Because everybody throughout the league is talking about their team as if we're going to make a substantial jump. Now, everybody's not. Some teams are going to make a step backwards. Hence, the rule in football, 4 to 6 teams every year that made the playoffs last year will not make the playoffs this year. That's a fact. That's a fact. Go look. So everybody who thinks they're going to take that next step, there's 4 to 6 teams that are going to go the other way.
Just reading this crazy article on ESPN. I guess Chris Sims.
Oh boy.
It's not he's very close with Kyle Shanahan. They were teammates in Texas. And he said that Kyle Shanahan nearly lost his eye in the car accident.
Yeah, but nobody seems to mention that he was also had a phone in his hand.
He
while
did.
was driving.
Yeah, that was another thing. They reported that he was using his phone. Well, it seemed, Vlad, as soon as they said, oh, we're not giving the cause,
then you know it was him.
100% his fault, right? Like that's
right.
Allegedly, but like, isn't that not the assumption we all make?
Correct.
He said his wife, Shanahan's wife, notified him Kyle's been in some horrible accident. She sent several photos of her husband's injury to Sims and his wife. Sims said on PFT Live, when you see it, it's fresh. Some of those cuts are still wide open. It's jarring. He said he was this close to losing his right eye. The scar is so big right here. I guess he's showing on his eye. So all that stuff is just crazy to see. Of course, I was thinking of my friend, but yeah, it's been tough.
So he must either hit something that went through the windshield or he got hit from the side. Ran a red light.
I don't know.
He has a broken nose.
Yeah, he has a broken nose.
Broken nose is mostly head on.
He apparently has a really bad concussion too. He's been he's been battling that.
Yeah. I mean, ask his players. We call that Tuesday.
Yeah. Well.
But that's the key thing. 40 stitches on the face is crazy. But let's think of it this way. I had from here to here, I had 10. Mm-hmm. So just imagine this scar and
whole face.
And a lot of it had to be around his eye.
No one was cited in the collision. No evidence of either driver being impaired. Both cooperated with police. Sims said Shanahan was, quote, very concerned about the woman he got into the accident with and how she's handling the situation.
Yeah.
That must mean the Niners will be paying lots of money.
Not her.
No,
not him. Not the Niners.
No. But when I mean Shanahan, which means the Niners.
Right.
That's pretty much what that means. He wins games.
Somebody said Leroy is a crash forensic scientist all of a sudden. Dude, we're all sitting here doing the same thing. Right? Like we're trying to figure out how it happened. It's god awful.
Also, Justin Herbert engaged.
Good for him.
Isn't he
finally getting a ring?
Who's engaged to?
Madison Beer.
Wait, didn't they just start dating?
Yeah, you know. That's
when you know, you know.
It's LA.
He's a boy in love.
It's LA couple.
It's LA.
Okay.
You can get divorced quicker.
You think he asked Mike McDaniel for advice?
No. He'll be Mike McDaniel will tell him to wait 5 years.
Mike, just to be.
What would Socrates say to that?
What?
Can't wait for these press conferences when I'm out in like 10 minutes.
Oh, dude, he did the whole thing today in 20, and it was like that's the first press conference. Like that would have been 50 minutes with Mike McDaniel.
That's a massive ring.
I would hope so. Well, it can't be a cheap bastard.
True.
You know? Oh, wow. Little adorable pictures. Oh, that was another adorable part, too. And the Giannis footage, which is the Heat Odyssey. It was really cool because
Hold on. The what?
the Heat Odyssey.
Yeah, he's calling it, but he's saying this.
It might be better.
He's saying this is better than the Odyssey by Mr. Nolan.
All I'm saying is whoever does Giannis's YouTube videos could be Christopher Nolan.
So
do they also film in that?
Nah, he doesn't
small
need that
screen?
nonsense. You want to know why? Because that's nonsense. Where you're like, oh, you need to see it on this screen. Okay. Don't tell me what screen to go on. Okay, Nolan. Everybody knows what it. How about this? How about you make it for all the majority of the screens that we go see? How about that?
Honestly.
I don't need to go on a special screen. You want to know why? Because every other movie knows the parameters that have to go in. Okay. What's next? I got to go watch a movie on a kaleidoscope.
3D.
Grow up.
The glasses. You ever watch a movie with the glasses?
Yeah, it sucks. I hate it.
I honestly don't like that.
I hate it.
It bothers me so much.
Oh, you get to see Spider-Man's web come at your face. Okay, great. Awesome. Thanks. I really needed that.
But if you don't use the glasses, it doesn't look right.
It depends on what type
Yeah,
of
well,
state of
that's
mind
what
you're in.
you could just. Well, I could understand that. Yeah, if you're high as a kite, Yogi, maybe that's different. But
Wait, so Vlad, you said, what up? Ah! What up?
I have no.
Somebody go because if you go to see a 3D movie,
Mhm.
there's always the knuckleheads doing that.
Just taking the eyes off.
Ooh! Ooh! I'm like, yo, dude, Spider-Man's not jumping out of the screen, you
3D,
jackass.
no.
Right?
Yeah, but I don't like 3D movies.
But they do that. They
I don't
do
like
it
3D
when you go to Disney.
Yeah, and I don't like that either. Like, make a ride that's just really, really fun.
All the rides are kind of like that. They move you and you go into the screen.
Yeah,
It's actually kind of cool.
sometimes
When you do the demon drop, you're like,
Oh yeah.
I think the demon drop is what you did with that chair.
no, it wasn't even a aggressive throw. I'm telling you.
You sure you didn't do it like you were on the Olympics?
No, I was throwing in the back of my truck.
You sure you didn't throw it
I
like the
was-
discus? I won't judge you.
No,
I
I
think
was
so.
throwing it in the back of my truck. I was right next to the truck.
Okay.
So you got to be careful. I didn't want to hit the side of the truck.
Sure.
So, like, what do you think? I'm hurling it and
I don't know what you were doing.
I was at church
Mm,
watching the fireworks.
should have lit a candle.
I should have. Like, wow.
What?
Yeah, he thinks I'm throwing it like Captain America throws his shield. No, I was literally this far from the back of my truck, right here.
Okay. If you say so,
No, I was.
I believe you.
It was crazy. I said, "Oh, Mel, I think I just snapped my biceps tendon." Get in the car. Well, I said when
And
we
she
get
let you golf the next day.
Yeah, I didn't think it was that bad. It didn't hurt. Like, you know what I mean? It wasn't really that bad. I went golfing the next day. Then when I got home, I said, "Ooh, I need to get this checked."
Jeez. Take a break. More to come here on the show. Back after this. Welcome back, you rascals. Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. Take you guys up until 2 here on the program. Schmeeth and Schmolnick is lashing out. Movie snob. Imagine thinking your 47-inch Vizio is as good as an IMAX. What a dummy. I'm not even talking about TV though, Schmeeth. I'm just saying regular movie theaters. Like you could be if you can't satisfy the consumer on just a regular movie theater, you're not a real director. Okay? You're not. That's the facts. It's like anybody it's like people who need 4 hours to make a movie. You got to make some cuts. I'm sorry. That's how it works.
Man, somebody just asked me, how do you think House of Dragons will end this season?
You know, I haven't watched anything past episode 1. I haven't gotten into it.
So you answering that question is going to spoil everything.
No, it's not. No,
this
it's
is
not.
Mobland. You watch Mobland?
No.
Oh, it's a bunch of heis.
He's saying C Dola 9544 is saying he's just telling me what he thinks is going to happen.
Well,
I don't think Rhaenyra is going to get killed.
Tom Hardy's in it.
Yeah, no, it's a good movie. It's a Tom Hardy's doing his Tom Hardy thing. Not a lot of lines, looking tough. You know, he's like,
is he not? Where's he? Is he not American?
Tom Hardy?
No,
dude. What?
English.
You think Tom Hardy's American? He's a Peaky Blinder.
Isn't that he did? What's the superhero?
Venom.
Yeah, they get to be us. We don't get to be them. Has any American tried to be British? When's the last time that's happened?
You when you interviewed what's this band called?
The Struts?
The Struts.
Oh, yeah, they got very upset. But they can be us all the time. Tom Holland's gonna go here and I'm Spider-Man.
What are you talking about? Every brother now is played by a British brother.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
That's crazy. Is it ever the other way?
Never.
Never goes the other way.
Oh, Don Cheadle.
Oh wait, when he in Ocean's 11.
Ocean's 11.
Very good at it.
That's a good one.
It's not common. It's more goes the other way.
Yeah, he was also Bane.
Who?
Tom Hardy.
Yeah, still English.
Yeah,
listen. I got to tell you, as far as bad guys go, he was.
He's got his role. He's the best at what he does.
Dave South. That's how we doing it now. That's not what we do. It's the tangible dude in Bullet Train.
Guess his Mike Myers was Austin Powers. He was British.
No,
well, he's Canadian.
Fair point.
Yeah,
there you go. Not American.
Not American.
Headlines, those are brought to you by Doral Kia. Miami at a Domino's game, you'll always find your abuelito. And whenever you want a low price, you save with your Pricito. Save now with your Pricito at Doral Kia.
Ooh. What? Let's put a little chili pepper on the Dolphins.
To win the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
You're not gonna win the Super Bowl, dude. I mean, we could probably throw a nice chili pepper on them just to maybe make the playoffs, and we could get some good odds on that.
I mean, that's the best odds. $10 when you're 3,500.
All right.
No,
I mean, the Patriots went from 4
do the
to 13.
Do the playoffs.
You want to look at Hard Rock?
Yeah.
All right, let me see what we got.
Yeah.
Really thought I was going to hit that LeBron bet. That would have been nice to have in my account right now.
$90?
Nah, it would have been like $250 for a $5. I bet him at plus 5,000 though. I bet him a while ago to go to the Heat.
Oh man.
I bet him a while ago because when they first threw it up there, and the Heat were like nowhere in the top. Alas, he's a Sixer. It's still weird, right?
Yeah.
It's such a goofy team for him to go to.
I mean, is that's just as bad as Jordan going to the Wizards?
He owned the team.
At least he
didn't own it then. He owned it afterwards.
But it was setting up for him to own
Yeah,
it.
it was a wink.
It was like yeah, exactly. It was a wink. This is just goofy. It's weird. I don't know. I'm lashing out a little bit. It is interesting though. A lot.
Now you're lashing out.
That's just like, what are you doing? The Sixers?
Hey.
You want to sign up with Joel Embiid?
Jay Gatto, we only do that for Tobin. Leroy is Don Cheetos. Funny, but we only do that for Tobin.
Point for
Look at these NFL futures. All right, what do we got? NFL.
What do you mean? Where's Schmeethen? Was it Schmeethen here yesterday?
No, seriously.
How is that? That's a -1 on Schmeethen.
Yeah, he's
-1.
You started the harpoon throws stuff yesterday.
Oh yeah. We did that a little bit yesterday, Schmeethen. He looks like he's a disgrace. But I think Sham said like they're gonna. it is a little different. And honestly, the biggest thing that I am concerned is he really going to turn down the money? It's a lot of money. Like he's saying he's going to get like 113 for 2 years. Like LeBron didn't get offered that.
I mean, it's still the same $55 million.
Yeah, but but like, do you turn that down? Like if he's going to go somewhere, he wants to win. He's gonna.
LeBron turned down $50 million to get 8.
No, he didn't turn down.
No, he was at the end of his contract.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sure if he look,
and he wanted to leave because LeBron never has put himself in a situation without taking a 2-year deal with a player option.
Right. Correct.
So the fact he knew what was going on, everybody knew what was going on the minute Luka got traded, that they were sooner or later they were going to transition from LeBron to Luka. So he did it, and he did it his way.
He basically saved here. Let me say this. I think he saved some Lakers face, right? They were able to save face by him deciding to leave. They didn't.
Well, he didn't decide to leave. They didn't want him. Like they very clearly were going to look. It's nice that he painted it like I want to leave the Lakers, but they really were ready to go in the Luka era. Like they wanted to pay Austin Reeves and Luka, and they want their intangibles squad.
Oh wow, we got breaking news.
What happened?
The Eagles have just signed Jalen Carter to a 4-year, $152 million extension with $106 million guaranteed.
4 years, 152,
making him the highest paid defensive tackle in the game.
That's almost 40 a year.
Yeah, it's a lot of cheddar.
Oh no, dude.
Okay, so the Dolphins,
they got $160 million and $100 million on 2 D linemen.
Davis and Carter.
No, and the Eagles.
Yeah, Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter.
No, they're paying. That, and they're also paying. They gave $100 to what's the name they just traded for? From the Dolphins.
He went to Carolina, buddy.
Yeah, who are you talking about? You're talking about Jalen?
Oh, free agent.
Yeah. Jalen Phillips went to Carolina.
He got 100. He got $100 million.
Do you okay? So the Dolphins to win the AFC East are plus 3,000 to win the division.
What is it to go to the playoffs? Whichever one's bigger of those two.
So $100 for 3.
Yeah.
No, playoffs.
We're going on smaller margins.
The Dolphins to make the playoffs are plus 1,200. Pretty juicy. Plus 12,000. Minus 3,000 to not make the playoffs. By the way, if you want Patriots to not make the playoffs, I know you've been in on that. They're plus 150.
So I would have to lay 3,000 just to win 1,000 for the Dolphins not to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
No, 3,000 to win 100.
Just to win 100.
Just to win
3,000 to win 100.
You have to lay $3,000 to win 100.
You could just put that in the bank and make 100.
Yeah, you
might as well.
And not risk your 3,000.
Yeah.
150 only to make
not make the playoffs.
See?
To not make the playoffs.
That's pretty low, right?
That is pretty low.
Yeah,
that is pretty low. What are the Bills? The Bills to not make the playoffs are plus 275 to not make the playoffs.
Oh, so they just don't give a whole lot of, because usually you used to not be able to bet that. So they're just not giving a lot of money on that.
Not for those teams.
So the Bills are favorite to win the division. Then comes the
Bills are minus 145. Patriots are plus 135. Jets are plus 2,000. Dolphins are plus 3,000.
Wow. So it's a 2-horse race?
According to them.
Here's what I would say. Buffalo, like, you got to roll with Buffalo simply because besides that anomaly last year, right, they pretty much control the division until somebody shows them otherwise. New England, they've built something, but I'm having a hard time believing, like, this stuff is not going to be a distraction, right? And he's not helping them bringing puppies.
No.
But here's what I'll always say. And look, you can pull this up. This is nothing new, okay? The loser of the Super Bowl usually has a very poor year the next year. So
yeah, but they did
when you take 4 of 6 teams that are going to be new teams in the playoffs, take the stat that Super Bowl losers normally struggle to next year, because guess what? You didn't reap any benefits from having that extended offseason or that shortened offseason, and you got to come back and do it again. quickly.
You don't think about like adding AJ Brown to that receiving core? That's not going to help Drake May at all.
Yes, listen, they continue to add pieces, right? But the problem wasn't who Drake May was throwing to. The problem was he was the most sacked quarterback in the league. The only thing that saved him was they played the easiest schedule in football.
To start the season 0-4, if you wanted to get some thoughts on how the Dolphins, their outlook is, for the Dolphins to start 0-4, yes, is plus 100.
So it's even money.
That's rough.
To not start 1-4.
They don't have that for whatever reason. It's locked.
Mean,
it's locked right now on there.
They are come on. They could be the Raiders is their best bet.
Raiders is a must.
So is Leroy saying take the under on the Patriots? I've said,
yeah, he's been
from
saying
the beginning. I've said they're not going to make the playoffs.
You said it the day after they lost the Super Bowl,
right? Because it was. Listen, sometimes in sports, and we overlook these things because we want so bad for our team to be good. Whoever your team is, you just want them to get their flowers. You want them to be good for whatever. Sometimes the stars line up for your success. Now you tell me, at every crossing road that the Patriots have had, something catastrophic happened to the other team, and they were able to win. Now they won, but just go look at their playoff run.
Yeah, it was charmed.
Right.
It was charmed. They shouldn't have beat the Broncos. If the Broncos didn't have starting, they would have won.
Right.
They wouldn't have won.
So you're telling me, even if they get better, they're going to have that same free pass? No. Their schedule's going to be tougher. So, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen in the beginning of the year for them is that they're going to get the hell blitzed out of them because they've been proven they can't protect Drake May.
Yeah, but I mean, also was their line hurt? That's another thing.
But again, hey, I'm not saying it's going to work.
I don't want to sit here and defend the Patriots. They can go to hell, dude.
So that leads to this question for the NFC East. I'm gonna leave the.
It is a gnarly start.
I'm gonna leave the Dolphins on the bottom
mm-hmm.
because there's too much unknown. How much are the Jets going to improve? Because they have a lot of talent from last year to this year. Who's to say the Jets can't do what the Patriots did?
Gino Smith.
Okay.
That's why, though, dude. Did I just end it for you?
It's like saying, can I have a 20? I have 10. Right? Like, that answer came so quick. But in fairness, nobody thought the Vikings had a chance with Sam Darnold.
Yeah, that's true. But it's not. But Gino's going the other way. Like Gino already had his bounce.
Gino's not going the other way now.
He's not. He led the league in turnovers last year.
He played for the Raiders,
dude.
Come on, what?
He got told to take a hike by the Seahawks. You think that he's going to have another? He's going to have another bounce back?
Wait, because they could get Sam Darnold, who damn near.
Are we serious? So
you're telling me Gino went to the Pro Bowl 2 years, threw for 4,000 yards in those last 2 years in Seattle?
Yeah, I think he had his charmed bounce back. I think it's over.
I don't think so. Wait.
To the tune where they're going to win 14 games?
No, they're not going to win 14 games.
Who said that?
Who said that? Nobody
said it. Your little question was, who's to say the Jets can't be the Patriots?
That doesn't mean they're going to win 14 games.
Well, that's what they did last year.
No, I'm saying far as making the playoffs and being competitive.
Dude, there's a big difference between that and you saying what they just said. You just said that they could be the Patriots.
In what I meant. I did not mean 14 wins. What I meant was the jump that they took. Not an amount of games, but how much of a jump they took to be in the playoffs.
Dude.
That's what I meant.
That's not what
the
you said.
Jets are going to go 14-3.
That's literally what the Patriots did.
I'm talking about the success, having a run in the playoffs.
4.5 is the Dolphins' number.
As you can see, this talk about Dolphins and Jets making the playoffs and Super Bowl has God crying right now.
You understand? You're the only one that thought that I meant the Jets were going to win 14 games. You're the only one that thought that when I said success.
Jennifer,
Vlad,
when he asked me,
Vlad, you're a
who's
Jets
to
fan.
say
Did you think I meant
the
they were going to win? No.
the biggest turnaround, like that's what they're known for. You didn't make it sound like, oh, Gino Smith's going to take them to 8 wins and they'll sneak in like it's the South.
No, they had 4 wins last year. Going to the playoffs is a big jump.
That's not a Patriots jump, though.
Like Vlad,
you
are the only one in this room.
Rat bastard about this.
Vlad is a Jets fan.
He did not say.
He did not think I thought they were going to win 14 games.
That's what you said.
He did not say
You
that.
said who can be the Patriots? Who's to say the Jets can't be the Patriots?
Saying and make that jump.
That was the jump.
Not in the amount of wins.
I don't like what you're doing.
Oh my goodness. You are like, you literally are listening like what?
I'm listening to your words. Words mean words.
Can the Dolphins beat the Patriots?
No.
Yeah, I'm telling you here's the deal with the Dolphins. Okay? The reason why everybody is saying what they're saying about the Dolphins is because of all the teams in the AFC East, they have so many unknowns, guys who they think are going to be good at some point.
And more dead money than anybody.
Right. But it doesn't mean they have a lot of young talent. Doesn't mean that young talent
We don't know if it's young talent yet. Huh? We don't know if it's young talent. We hope it's young talent. We don't know, though.
No, it's young talent at this point. Like, we don't
They're
know.
They're just young. We don't know if it's talent.
Dude, if you get to the NFL, you got some kind of talent.
Don't be a. What are you doing? What are you doing here today?
Wait a minute.
You literally Cooper DeJeaned your take, which was crazy.
We're back.
Wait.
Oh, dude, I'm not listening.
We're back.
Obviously,
you got
anybody.
two first rounders and 2 second rounds on the O-line.
And Cam Smith was a second-round pick, and he stunk. He never played for the Dolphins.
Yes.
We got to see it.
I love it. They're back.
We got to see
What
it.
I said was you have unknown talent. They're talented if they got here. You don't know if it's going to work out yet. That's why everybody is like saying what they're saying about the Dolphins, because nobody knows. There's too many unknowns. You know what? You are doing that listening where you're just looking to find.
No, I'm not, dude.
Vlad.
No, I'm not.
Vlad.
Fight.
This is ridiculous.
Vlad.
We got to take
Fight.
a break.
Dude has been yucking my football talk all day.
Oh man, he's
Has
been
been
Yum all day. You yucked my
Fight.
yum with Jovic.
You know, isn't it funny how every single time this happens, it's pouring outside?
Yeah, God is crying at this right now. He's
It's
laughing
silly.
his ass off.
He's sitting here and he's like, "Oh, I didn't mean," because you had a ridiculous take. You had a
God is
ridiculous
crying
Jets take.
tears of joy right
You
now.
had a ridiculous Jets take, and then you wanted to back off it.
How many wins did the Super Bowl champs have?
How many wins did who
14.
have?
14.
Yeah.
I'm not going to predict the damn Jets to have the same amount of wins as.
Then why did you say it?
I'm
I
saying
think you
to
forgot
go
Gino
to
Smith
the
was
playoff.
I think you
No.
forgot Gino Smith was their quarterback.
No. I'm saying, who's to say they can't? Dude, let
That's-
me explain something to you. You don't need a great quarterback. You need a competent one.
And he's not competent.
Whoa.
He led the league in turnovers.
Okay.
That's why he's on the Jets again.
Would you take
I'm
Tua or
saying-
Gino?
I take Tua.
Okay,
Who would you take?
I'll take Gino.
Is it because you're hoping like there's some romanticism there?
No, because he knows Gino's going to play all the games. That's it. That's it.
Not well.
He played well
Really?
2 years ago,
2 years ago. So did Tua. He led the league in passing.
3 years ago.
Take a break. We're back after this.
Oh, my goodness. You are the worst. You are.
Oh, we went long the last segment because Leroy's ridiculous. So silly.
Don't let football get in the way of your silly sauce.
I don't understand. How did football get in my way? It seemed like football got in your way.
Dude, first of all, you should know me better from this standpoint.
Mm-hmm.
One, I do not play. That's a win. That's a loss. So to assume what record somebody's going to have based on somebody else doesn't even sound like me. I was merely talking about being able to make the playoffs after looking putrid last year.
No, but you have basically been one of your
I'm saying, can't they do the same thing that the New England did?
No.
But the worst record and then go to the playoffs?
No.
The Jets can't?
Well, you changed it to playoffs, but when you said
Not
New
just
England
play. I mean, success go to
the
the
biggest
playoffs.
turnaround in the sport, other than
No.
them and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Let me ask you this. Look, what's the over-unders for the teams, all the teams? I know the Dolphins are 4.5.
Okay.
I'm definitely over on that. Okay.
Jets?
The Jets is going to be around 6 or 7.
5.5.
5.5. See, they have more questions to me, or I'm not as familiar, but they have weapons.
They do have weapons. Better line, too. They've improved
Right.
the line.
So I'll go over.
Quarterback?
Yeah, I'll go over 5.5. I say they get 7 wins.
Patriots is 9.5.
Ooh, see how low it is?
Yeah.
Under.
You think they're going to win 9 games?
Under.
How bad do you think they're going to be? You think they're going to be?
They have the talent. They'll be right around 9-8 wins.
Okay. That's fine. I know that's been one of your big themes.
And what about Buffalo?
I would bet 10.5, but let me see. Buffalo 10.5.
Now, here's me and Vlad were having this conversation. Let me explain to you the difficulties of everything that's happening in the NFL right now.
Mm-hmm.
You have 6 new coaches that have replaced playoff teams, right? They've been playing a certain way for the last few years. That change doesn't always make you better. I'll give you a perfect example. Mike Tomlin could go to work with the Pittsburgh Steelers. They were guaranteed 7 or 8 wins with no talent.
Okay.
7, 8 wins by how he did business. Can we say it about Mike McCarthy? He's an excellent coach.
No, but I mean, like Mike McDonald in Seattle got it turned around very quickly.
Yes. Yeah, okay. But again, the only thing I'm saying this for, I'm not saying any of these guys can't coach. I'm saying it's unknown.
Hey,
and you can't just go and make these assumptions. Like, we're all making the assumption that what's his name? Joe was it Grady?
Joe Brady.
Joe Brady is going to do a better job than the last coach that was there.
No, but they by far have the best quarterback in the division.
Sure.
That's why.
Okay.
I mean,
sure.
like, that's going to buy you wins. People are going to
but
do
Joe
most
Brady
of the
was
time.
offensive coordinator.
Understood.
So
but that's I mean, we're talking about 10.5 is the number. I mean,
right. They can get that just
they've
by
hit that like every year. So
yeah.
And a lot of their defensive stuff is lost, and that is the kind of the weird thing of it is because look, Sean McDermott maybe never got him over the hump, but like it always felt like when the Dolphins were playing them that they were missing half their defense and they still were able to make things happen.
I'm just saying that we are making assumptions about variables we don't know anything about. A lot of these teams have new coaches, and we're just making the assumption that these coaches are going to be better.
But why are you doubting the Patriots just on schedule? Just because, like,
they
don't have a new coach now. They have a coach who's, in a scandal.
I'm not even worried about that. But here's the deal. There's 2 things going against the New England Patriots right now. If you go look at history, the loser of the Super Bowl struggles in the next year. Right? That's a fact.
You brought that up. Yep.
The other thing is they're going to go from having the easiest schedule in football to not having the easiest schedule in football.
Yeah, it's a tough schedule to start.
Okay. So all
at
those
Seattle,
things,
Pittsburgh, at Jacksonville,
all those things matter.
Mm-hmm.
And so they get out to a sluggish start. Here's what happens. They're not going to look at it like I'm looking at it right now. They're going to look at it as Mike Vrabel being a distraction, even if that's not the reason why they're losing games.
Yeah, but also they're not the one thing I would say that's a little flaw in your theory is, first of all, we have seen teams get back. We've seen the Eagles get back. We've seen the San Francisco 49ers get back. Like, it has happened in recent history. And the other thing is,
But
they don't have to pay their quarterback yet. They don't have any big investments in money.
Okay.
So you're still in the period where you can make those improvements. So I'm not saying you're wrong, but they're also, like, a lot of the times that danger can come is, like, if you capped and then, okay, now we either have to extend all these old guys or we got to pay our quarterback and we have to start taking away things with the roster. There's nothing about the Patriots that's been really taken away from them this year for you to say that. It's just kind of a, hey, 14 wins was way too many for them last year. You're probably right about that. But what is like you're when you're talking it's going to be 9 wins, that's a crash. And I don't know if they're going to have a complete crash or not, unless their coach is swallowed up in all this.
I'm not. See, you're looking.
He is a good coach. I mean, he has been a good coach his entire career.
You're looking at that as a crash. I'm not looking at it as a crash. I'm just looking at it as, yeah, your schedule's a little bit tougher, and you're probably on a little bit of a lag, and the other stuff is gonna start peeking his head if you lose a couple of games, right? Just the questions and stuff. And keep in mind, like, every year, I love the way people do this. Every year, 4 to 6 new teams go to the playoffs, right? So I look at these teams that way. Okay.
But they probably play in one of the worst divisions.
Who?
New England.
Yeah. It also could be the point where it ends up being only one team from the division goes, too, because your division's so bad.
We got to take one more break.
All right.
More to come. Really, I want the Patriots to be bad for you, because now that you've been literally, there's been nothing you've been more passionate about since football than the Patriots just stinking up the joint this year. Which I hope happens, because I hate the Patriots, and Mike Vrabel is a scumbag.
I don't even hate
who uses puppies to distract people.
Yo, dates off. They got puppy power now.
Back after this. Smith had
How
his
bad
time.
was Sam Darnold in New York?
I was so bad that they traded him Carolina, and Carolina started him, sat him down after 3 games, started him, and then sat him down
And he's
again.
been doing nothing but winning 13 games a year since.
But that's 2 teams away.
Whatever, dude. He's a champion. Like, we're going to have the same
Okay,
conversation
so-
about
so
having a nice season
here.
in Seattle to winning the Super Bowl.
I'm a firm believer in this, right? If you've had success, then you can have success. It's if you've never done it is when I have the questions. So what Vlad said is accurate to some extent, is that he's thrown for 4,000 yards. What is different? And what was different? And how can we get, and this is what the coaches are thinking, how can we get him back in that groove? Right? Because he's done it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're not comparing him with Jameis Winston, who's going to throw a bunch of picks no matter what. He's known, he's a pick doctor.
Who are we talking about now? Gino Smith?
We're talking about Geno Smith, but I'm saying you're comparing him to Jameis Winston, who is a turnover machine also.
I'm just saying he led the league in picks.
Last year.
I'm not believing in that
Last
guy.
year.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think his best record is ever? You're making it sound like he's got a 12-win season under his belt. He doesn't.
No, I'm not like. So you're saying if a quarterback has never had success, he can't.
I'm not saying that he can. I'm saying it's unlikely for me. I feel like Geno Smith has kind of given us the peak of what he is.
We said that about Sam Darnold, though.
No, Sam Darnold never had the peak. And then his peak has been higher than Geno Smith's peak.
Yes. Agreed.
That's all I'm saying.
Agreed. They don't need Geno Smith's peak.
Then what do they need?
They just need not to be last year's Geno Smith.
Okay. So you're more optimistic about the Jets than the Patriots? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Let me explain to you what I do. Okay? Instead of trying to figure out what everybody's record's going to be, I try to figure out what teams are going to make the playoffs that didn't last year and what teams aren't that did last year. You understand? Because every year,
I thought I did, but then apparently I had a terrible take, so I don't know if I do
in the
understand.
NFL, 4 to 6 new teams.
We've established that.
Okay.
That has been established.
So who do you think those teams are going to be?
I don't know, but if I had to bet, I don't think I'm betting on Geno Smith over the Patriots.
I did,
and I'm not somebody who wants to bet on the Patriots.
I was just saying.
That's just my rule of life.
I was just saying somebody's going to have that run where they have the easiest schedule in football.
Somebody will have that run.
Right.
Do you want that person to be Geno Smith? Do you think it's going to be the Geno Smith?
I'm not saying he will.
I think I trust Malik Willis more than Geno Smith.
I'm not saying he won't. I'm just saying, hey, somebody's going to do it. They're going to have that jump.
Why can't it be Malik Willis?
It could be. I've said about the Dolphins, the reason why everybody's so down on the Dolphins is there's too many unknowns. There's a lot of unknowns on this team. And everybody is quick to shrug off success based on how much money you spent.
Schmeathan says, this would be like having a Yusuf Nurkic debate for 3 segments. What? Because why? He's the 20th best center in the league.
They also said
Mini season is starting. Are you guys going lobster diving tomorrow?
He has a brace on his arm. He can't go lobstering.
Does
with
that mean you can only get the little ones?
I don't know what that means, to be honest with you. Little tickle stick?
It's like,
I think it means you can only take so many lobsters. I think that's what mini season is.
really? Mini season you can't go just buck while underwater and come
know.
out with like a just garbage bag full of. I'm making it sound like you're just going down there and grabbing them.
How does that work with Fish and Wildlife? Do they like check you at the docks if you've taken too many?
No, it's
Or
just
they're perusing
rando
around?
check.
I think it's just random checks.
I wonder if it's a risk some people are trying to make sometimes. Not that I would ever
They
do.
do.
It. I'm just curious.
Don't do it.
I'm just curious. I would never over.
Right. How many teams make the playoffs that did make 4 to 6? I know is he being a smart ass?
He is.
Okay.
He went right into that one.
They said that not even Geno Smith's family talks this much about them.
But I
See,
wasn't.
that's-
No,
See, that's-
I wasn't
it's been
talking about.
three- it's
I
been
wasn't.
three
I wasn't talking about Geno Smith.
Don't disrespect the great Miramar Patriot.
He brought up Geno Smith. I was saying that the Jets are probably going to have one of the easiest schedules in football.
No, okay. Again, that's not what I said. You said, what's keeping the Jets from being the Patriots? And I said Gino Smith,
right,
which you agree with.
Right.
And now you're trying to talk your way out of it.
No, I'm not.
Because Gino Smith's not going to win 14 games this year.
I'm not. This is why this is why we can't keep receipts, right? Because if something should happen and I go, Tobin, see, I told you this was going to happen, right? And you're like, that's not what you said. You said they were going to go 14-3.
You literally do that to me all the time.
I did, huh?
You literally do that to me all the time with the out of
No,
context.
because you're always saying stuff.
Okay, dude.
You're always saying stuff.
I'm always saying stuff.
You do say stuff.
Dude, you take more credit for somebody turning it around than anybody ever. Because I had him on notice, dude. I had him on notice all the time. Every sport.
TTL.
Every sport. You send 3 hockey players to the Yotes. They score a goal and win the championship. He's like, see,
the
turnaround.
I'll never forget that, by the way.
The turnaround happened when I was going to send him to the Yotes.
Yeah.
Right?
That's right. Carter Verhaeghe, first goal
right.
on the board.
But wait, and then you turn around and say, I'm doing it?
And then I asked him at Media Day, I said, how are you so clutch all the time, Carter? That's my guy right there.
Floozy is
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you are a
Wait.
floozy.
And
bro.
I have to sit next to this man and listen to this. And I'm trying to be professional, but you know what I want to say.
Stop being a floozy.
Yes!
Why?
You're fraudulent.
That's not true.
Oh, really?
You've been eating.
It all started with Kyle Lowry.
You've been eating.
It
long
all
enough.
started
Stop
with
being
Kyle
floozy.
Lowry because I went into that. I went into that
That's my guy.
saying, oh, all the trash you've been talking about Kyle Lowry, you wait till we get in there. Kyle Lowry comes in the room.
Low dog.
He goes, how about that golf?
Mm-hmm.
We went on a 20-minute conversation about golf. Gotta go.
Daps me up every time he comes home. Low dog loves me.
For fraudulence.
He don't even know what your name
I
is.
swear to God, he does.
Then you start celebrating him doing toe taps on a 45-pound weight.
I did enjoy that.
Oh, in the summer?
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah.
I loved it at the UFC Performance Center. So cool.
Doing stuff you could do at any gym.
Nah, but
You
UFC,
can't just
dude.
get credit for being at a UFC gym if you're doing the same stuff you could have been doing somewhere else.
Disagree. He was friends with Zhang Wei Li.
If he was on the ground grappling, then I'd give you something. But he just doing toe taps on a 45-pound weight.
All right. I mean, listen, you didn't believe in Low Dog like I did.
You couldn't wait to ship him out.
Not true.
What?
No.
Dude.
We got to go.
Stop. Come on, Lee. Dude, Tobin.
This is how he does it.
Tobin, stop. You're getting just -1.
Why, dude?
Because you're lying.
It's not true.
You're being a deceiver.
No,
For deception.
I like to use another word.
Fraud.
Mouth it.
Well, we got to go.
Yeah. Oh, we
Toodles.
got to go after you say something stupid.